Emraso say yadi midfield action no ebro Monday morning. Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television. So Kessben 92.9 Accra. Kessben Facebook. Kessben TV sanso and YouTube Kessben TV. About your ohia na o share na unia enso enya bi ahwe. Mamu nyina chi ya chi obia mo bia kwaba eba program yi enso Tony Montana transe o de amano nsem no na ebre weekendi na a hot papa we are say afa na nyina boxing sensem kakra ewa ha Tony abobwa no e de ebre Muhammad Ali ni nana die ena oye ewo boxing mu Tony at the latest nina and so bebre say ko Formula 1 Max Verstappen bamjo US Grand Prix no say ena koya brantie and a winnie here Lewis Hamilton otoso say details nina Tony abuano or the tennis won sem kakra ewa ha WTA ranking no bamcho ebabonte no Djokovic still on the lead Ashley Batty and so and a man diano odikai for na amuvu ekosoro for na tijaba form latest in ano yedi ebebremu US Open champion Emma Raducanu story bi wa ha e de efa no Tony e de hunsem and so ebebre na yewura e ball boom weekendi centers baby na enyasem keto akra league centers no major league centers na enyasem keto ko France PSG on the Olympic Marseille obia entimi anse ne nyonko sanso na Inter Milan Juventus ewo eye Italy obia entimi anfa ne nyonko atiko anka form nemom Spain and eye Camp Nou Real Madrid etwa eye Barcelona ekoshomo kamienu ma omo etimu bakon Premiership no Montana de Tony Manchester United Assembly ni adi bi sida Liverpool lawyer Kwame Boafos Liverpool enye easy cra ewo Old Trafford 5 goals and epiem efriho nemom Mohamed Salah and recorder the bia de bechibia brand no oye no say Africa player what's a goal to do pa or Premiership no Mohamed Salah 106 goals hey imu say simple be ya bobo no e de matches ahodo e course and results e pp free mu na tables ni na Tony e de hunsem breye Mafia ba Africa be head e course and so ewo Africa Champions League games ahodo e course sanso and CAF community matches ahodo no so e course results and baby a obi a ewo himfo na qualify amo e call group stage no himfo na tete aba CAF Community Cup games are hold on na abobano e de bremo Heart of Folk results appear our Casablanca no na enye kra 6-1 and Heart of Folk ekoje na enye kra nenye nenso no NSMP na efasa game yo ni na abobano de Heart of Folk release statement bi ababonten ani na na ha nsembe na Heart of Folk for the tudwa aboboni na no enso e de bremo league match ahodo be koso e wo Ghana ha 29th busumi ye na 25th na e shase matches ahodo e koso pre-season matches friendly games ahodo e koso teams no abobo mo ye e de ababe wura sa season ni mu no be enso ha ma ball Ghana yentimi amfa Nigeria etiko anka form Morocco yentimi enkobi we any other stories be abobo no e de bremo Division 1 Super League no mpamcho enso ebaso final game Tema Youth Tony
Awina
we from Summer Boy Stars no Summer Boy Debbie Dabuasi
Sky FC
yeah omo Dabuasi omo ni Summer Boy
Debbie
Dabuasi
Sky FC
na enyasem keto akra Dabuasi ho ni nyina ya bobo no e de brem mu bia nyina fidi free akra Monday morning you on some mamopa mo bia akwa babium about midfield action Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television and then when I take camera echi
Abibi
abetra ho Abibi and a camera
Juma be you na dey open am show
ade
On son baby hot crano. I owe tunko.
Maybe a horse,
Yeah.
no tungo.
Yeah. Now how cold, extremely
I will be penado.
I hear BBS.
We have baby, Sino City or so. Wow. Emma or Transianoda. You may no, no, this is a Nico Grace gift. We drew it to me.
Yeah.
Nayar and Bravo drew be intino. All right. Nancy, some more from hey. I'm on to phones near their phones. I'm from
sit here.
Yeah,
okay. Techno.
I almost from
okay.
I'm just more beer sound, none, not a baby sound. Oh, somebody they told review. I don't know. Me, a baby tried who knows, sir. How many they phones are that's it?
Possible.
All right.
Say we are also maximize our talent.
Tony, into you.
Yeah, met you for now for Aquabani to find in summer air course on focus make out say 21st clinic come we expert in sciatica or madaruma and a bon content near bon company too far now in summer air course on focus so you are joining on social media a Facebook at Kessben TV on Facebook YouTube so a Kessben TV too far and then some and then also say your team area the best shot selfie Formula 1 na US Grand Prix enra na enye isikra na too close our Formula 1 F1 I'm Grand Prix and also etimi course so US the say Max Verstappen no the dim kunim I'm few seconds and Lewis Hamilton a place can say enra na enye isikra say the tennis 12 points na beda omomienu enso ntemi Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton to the tennis I'm a veterinary Bottas Mercedes the last time Turkish Grand Prix dim kunim no enra also entim am place second and answer first impo enra ono enso etimi bomodin na so mo na chese nye enough enra da yenya Max Verstappen few seconds very few seconds and also etimi winning game na Lewis Hamilton enso a place second na ye beto so akọ boxing the legendary Muhammad Ali ne wafase ana ne nana abedina de na ne grandson ye no so the Ali at this time ono de or the Nico Ali Wash ono ene ehwen Kessben television so alternate professional boxer when in the second bout wako na bout we dey and travel and ko achire kura second round na pepepe na Muhammad Ali ne nana no enso etim edin kuno game bout no enso etimi ba so ono enso ene James Wesley ene kon ye enti Muhammad Ali ne nana abedina de this weekend ono enso etim edin kuno by way of TK or no so technical knockout nebeko Romania Emma Raducanu no and US Open tennis no okoje ne na so na nyame adom ochina obani first game no kasa ne krom Romania na Romanian omo ensom major tennis league no so eba so enya isikra na de tennis Emma Raducanu enra ono enso etimi training session kakra na fans ne support no British ochina ono enso eba one Polani ababa wa friends am Andrew Richardson na de be face so enya isikra sa tennis game no ebe very difficult rapper Emma Raducanu kwakọ oh no ngasa am ne krom while you be free tennis ne ato so akọ soccer yenko am enra the classical game etimi course Olympic Marseille and Paris Saint-Germain na the man big no atmosphere ye show Kessben television so before kick off players no eba park no and Olympic Marseille ultras no eso eja no eyekumu po ba ko achi na Sergio Yenti na yenhwe dwom kakra mutumi eto before the game. Olympic Marseille almost supporters ne enra de kakra omoye ya abra omo ne Paris Saint-Germain game no enso etim ekoye draw eno no na yakọ park na nkasa so enra Lionel Messi of bi papa yebo game na Messi afa ball o ese o attack Marseille for ne hu ensa supporter ba ko atiesi park no so aden ya also person on the Messi etim etwa self into mo Kessben TV on YouTube, Kessben TV on Facebook and Kessben television so angasa no obi and ancestral fita and James suppose if I bet in the free park and so at the end or a massive supporter or Tata Messi and also Messi etwa selfie now maybe corner kicks ebe to get bossa free kick and I said the fans no na Olympic Marseille supporters na start here air to niema edeba park no sinti at a point impo now say I'm a police I'm edi omo guard no eko protect players no before second ampo omo enso ebetimi abo ye beto aso erem Italy enra Roma boy against Napoli match no eko goalless the talking point red card Jose eko di na osusu say I'm free kick bi aba or said referee etimi eje ede Emma Roma referee anje o we play on Napoli for ne Emma boy na gesture Jose ye ne so to ye abufu eba ye ne ma referee no eko touchline ho eko man Jose red card Jose nya circle no touchline ho no na enra abufu pe eba ye no so referee etimi eje foul ede etia Napoli referee no ebunani egu so a man Jose ne reaction ti referee no enso etimi ema ne red card game a eno enso etimi bass le Charles Paletia manager ema Napoli so ekonya red card the same game eti head coaches no bia enya red card game a eno enso etimi eba so ye be rem all classico enra wa campano Barca edincho Madrid equation by 2-1 after the game and fans ne say Ronald Koeman okay ndi enne yenya ma onko ya ma onfa hongo so kra enra said Koeman and a Barca fans na enye zikwanti mo Kessben TV on YouTube, Kessben TV on Facebook and Kessben television so we air just after classical defeat to Madrid and our fans no obia na opesa o tia Ronald Koeman cry free anymore and na Koeman of a pamanfo ne glass no po no omo etim ese na and our fans no omo tata Koeman brutal as a coach no wasa ne 4 classicals oni nkunu ba kokra we are fans na nya konya and so etimi ba ni mguase nko a and na Barca elusu 2-1 na after the game and na Koeman say o hwe Madrid born na no mo bona Barca for enya yeso omo launch counter attack na Madrid midfielders na afa Barca for no ntimi anya se kan bi na ma enra intro etimi koi edema Barca Ronald Koeman, Barca manager dia tuja.
About if you analyze how they scored the first goal, they did many free kicks when we had a counter attack, and in some moments in the game you have to win that battle in the midfield and don't let them run or make a fault or win the ball, because that's really important. And sometimes they had that space and we knew that they are done really
manager Emma FC Barca into her Madrid first goal na counter attack and a Madrid ko share and David Alaba or says how Madrid chance no konya de ko share goal Barca for any similar ones nanso the time say Madrid players no omo ama Barca for no amfa ball na nko around the center circle wa pe na omo etimi aye sa foul no etara bia ho behia say sa foul so betimi aye eno na ma Barca for ntimi anya bia Madrid to aso e share 2-1 na Sergio Busquets captain Emma Barca or say eno ade enema ena nko yi kra omo pa fans no omo se chew.
Ya muy tarde, Sergio, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas.
Hola, buenas tardes. Sí, yo creo que
I think
es demasiado castigo para los
it's a big punishment for everything we put into this game. They made us pay, especially in the first half. Then they were waiting to hit us on the break. We didn't really manage to make too many clear-cut chances, but their second goal really killed us.
Any attending can say we punishment amare for edemomu now manga say in a game no man share that enya so many chances ka create me by so a omo enso a very wasteful ball no omo enso etimi boss na game no cost ni tibo kotro a madu goalkeeper no okobo kick na afterwards no not na so no be anim say goalkeeper no go pro no to do after the game kotro asi e prano na ensheda enyi so serious be.
Post-match comments of Courtois. I felt some pain when I cleared the ball. I could continue, so I don't think it's anything serious. I hope it isn't. How would you define the game? I think we were always fine when we had the ball. I thought we defended well. They didn't have too many clear chances until the goal at the end. We had plenty of moves where we just didn't find that final pass.
Konsama and not the team so remember that to a Barca echo chomo by 2-20 after the game and a post-match conferences no na yetie and so no yetie Koeman yetie Sergio Busquets and after last one yetie so Thibaut Courtois no say goalkeeper at the Emma the winning side remember mo and so club no yede na see mo draw at the Emma 21st clinic tiedi ni 21st clinic 21st clinic eba na expert in sciatica number 1 sciatica yade no sejo ha adwene ye pa eso sisi na about to asesa esania ba besi onantu na aba foma besi onase na ha adwene sejo yade ne ha adwene buta na o affect so many kofo sejo nye easy kofo
na uhu omo a omo nam ho kama da bia meka ho omo nam ho kama dress kama nyoma ekoso ne video mu no
sejo ano
one ne nyankopon anim
sciatica
yes
so sisi no
yes
na about to asesa
abebe ese mo jire no mo de ko
sejo said
yes
intimately
especially akasifo
yes
nyoma ekoso omo sisim ni ade no enya sam keto akra
sciatica ne
the way dem say abama ye nyina ambajo ye nti omo ho nsem na nkofo obre
21st clinic omo expert omo to sciatica the very best in Africa 21st clinic any edin no na em branches ne doso 15 in Ghana 15 na chese be bia be ko bia no 21st clinic ho na Koforidua e obi Foster Ministry Road no so Sky Plaza opposite Old Greenhouse no odru on so sciatica e betimi etuti e the amount 21st clinic wansem and ye contact raden so ye ben and behind Efiekuma number 9 post office na Accra ye Wodome market heavy do building na kasemu pay na Kumasi so ye overseas just after Alpha Radio filling station e ho no na fe next 21st clinic nti Kumasi ade ehwa overseas tafo no so do ehwa overseas wa pen after Alpha Radio filling station next 21st clinic bra na sciatica yen treaty and for eman ye lab yes scan service ye massage na machine treatment so ye the best in Ghana the best by far na sunyan so am your hot tachiman go so say any areas are can so 21st clinic of Africa sciatica yen and the treaty ye your number is 0240 0540 0540 311 311 Sejo number no here pa
sciatica expert exclusive herbal treatment yes
0540 313131 very simple 0540 3131 and one no
kwanti ya na etwu na ba about ribs ha usisi echi otoase una enyasam keto
Sejo ano odi
nipa bro
for the last 0540 311 311 0540311311 and no any 21st clinic and number and so simple let me be
simple
ya tene te e the amount na ye beto aso enra ekoye adi ncho Liverpool kwasham kanuma omo entimi anti na akwa Nigeria Man United fans ne enra seju omo chiro ma dwene brutal
Manchester United, you have coaches like Antonio Conte taking beach holidays, and you are leaving a thief as a manager. Only in Yoruba means thief. Man, you not be people are go to sleep. I can't they think I want you to play them. I never fear them for one day.
Nobody don't go birthday before, cry they go back. Nobody don't go wedding before, cry they go back. Only burial. So now burial now happen today for Old Trafford.
The board, you have to do something. This time, that's why I love Chelsea. Chelsea doesn't take this in. Chelsea will sack it inside that pitch. What the players need to do, they are the ones that need to sack that coach since the board refuses. They can only do that by their performance. So we all see what happened today.
Now, it's not just sweet when you're winning 5-0. It's sweeter when you're playing Manchester United. It's sweetest when you're playing in Old Trafford.
Liverpool rush them. Then just see Maguire and Lindelof, the Jones.
I feel good. I think it's a good result. Without things like this happening, there won't be a change.
Fans Nigeria and no more and it's in Momoncano and no United so heavily my fans no omo enso eko kwapa Harry Maguire captain Emma United so we dey a chopper kese pa no dem all
foremost apologies to the fans. It's nowhere near good enough for this club. We're all disappointed. We've spoken in the dressing room. Obviously I'm here because I have to be here. But only real thing I've got to say is yeah, we apologise to the fans. It's nowhere near good enough. They stuck right with us, even coming off the pitch at 5.
Harry Maguire added to award winner. Yenyina we sne na manonen sem no.
Yemfensia. So, and then the wa broso kra Tony Montana. Ya dibisia na yatwa dwumade no enso wo hwe Kessben TV utie live on crying. Botem ho nyina Kessben 2.9 kwa Mickey ebe transi na ode aboafo no nsensem kakra ede ato edwampam so wo hwe live e wo Facebook Kessben TV no na o share na unua enso anya bi ahwesan so na YouTube Kessben TV sa na share na obia enya bi enso enhwe kwa Mickey say
Jeno anyame adumo bibia fine now so
okay adum wo kwa wo ade
yes
unim de wo nim nyame won hihye pa ma
bia na jode
ho abotre
no na times ni ya din
be hia nso he bebrebe ebe ba na abotre including nyame somfo nso he bebrebe to mo oh yes Uzebu ha man so to bring nyam so kra no apaba
anti mi pa Kristoni ma passe na me na matiti mu but
Quran Kasim was do men think that because they say we believe in Allah they will not be tested? We don't feel Arabic. Do men think that because they say we believe in Allah they will not be tested?
A dream say idinya kupo dinti yem fan so
hwimana ebeba munya mutre
kwago nkunimdie ebeba ya ko Kessben television so Ronaldo Virginia Daromenti Richard Opokuboateng yabeche airtime of 30 Ghana cedis and also pay momo of 30 cedis yabeche picture of the day any day ba nti picture de yan so be ko YouTube ne de che uko YouTuber na picture ne de to so a na wasende e de aba wo de ba na uweni a ewa ne de usika no e de amawo ewa uweni a na wo airtime no ye de amawo Ronaldo Virginia Daromenti
USA
and see em fight
oh why na abeda so kama ne ho fe pa aba e hwan 30 cedis ye de mouse si a mo follow e obabia o da wo hwe na boko ko answer e wo YouTube ye pa answer no YouTube nti fa answer no call sisi a 30 seconds pe na atwam motuma ye fi so na kwa modi dwa kakra all right and I was say kululu bi ya be mo na
kululu bi
masa
makasa picture ko hu TV so na the bar disqualified
masa
ade
yo
tete na
30 no me beso hwan bia twitwi bia beba
twitwi de bi mada
yeah
ebi mada
no trust no
boy one na see na ka say
asante ko form all right
we can drana
yes
relax
ebe ye odi makoko odi minguko we ra nya kokko odi minguko
kokko de ba wende
na ze ba mabeka odi minguko
okay OPK earphones ne papa OPK earphones ne bi ne kan for the amount so bi opeso kasa e phone so now they hands free e be hye waso na be kasa na be tini ye dia eye OPK earphones obi apese utie nyom e wasum na opese utini ye die eye OPK earphones and I make come for a the amount and no ne phone a wo de hye wasum a wo kasa obetini krojin aso ni pakoni janche and ani din komo speakers no boom and ye earphone de hye wasum na APS wo wasum earphone mu de hye wasum na waso agene debe ope quality earphone na wakasa waso a wo de tie nyom a OPK earphones ne bi auto box no senete na box no ya choso OPK we hands free ni free box no mu a hands free na be yinom eno sha choso OPK yentro ya mento enye quality OPK earphones no okọ phone accessory shop bi abenya bi ato mobile phone shop bi abenya bi ato anaso pedudu etu a 0242 497 133 0242 497 133 ubetima free o number we so na ya
Marimra ho na Mari here be ode be fa no pay
yeah Sergio eno na Gianni Infantino editu just say the FIFA Club World Cup no ye dey 2022 initially na there was a plan say ye be stage the FIFA Club World Cup in 2021 which was around July China nanka omobetini mu increasing numbers no from 8 to about 24 said ebe makwan ama some clubs ebia Europe benya about 5 or 6 slots na ebia Africa nya about 3 slots and the likes but Sergio enumu na COVID by near suspending various tournaments even AFCON was suspended, European Championship was suspended, the Summer Olympics was also suspended. And then said you affected the FIFA Club World Cup. Then ka be staging with China be increase the numbers now to 24 no. So enumuna esaba say be return back to they said yes na said the various continents nebo e declare omo champions na dia kwakobo. But said you nanka Japan e ba be hosti. Even Olympic Games are mostly there were people I saw the Japanese government disagree because money say as a COVID no still and there's been a fifth wave of COVID at Japan. Say Japan abai ayi ni say free say on team still competition. Initially Brazil, Qatar, and later on South Africa also declared their interest. Some of them will still the competition. But say you ni na now. All these countries are declaring intention so best host the FIFA Club World Cup no ye maso ye dia kwa koma UAE. And said you problem I want to say up till now some of the confederations are yet to declare their champions. For now oko CONCACAF Club America any Montreal e finals I say so omobo before say be declare the CONCACAF champion by no final no omobe bono 28th of this month ya no. Osa ko CONMEBOL bebia Brazil ni Argentina mo omonso omo final ese so omo bo between Flamengo and Palmeiras omonso bebo omo de 27th of next month. And then AFC the Asian champions are Al Hilal any Pohang Steelers of South Korea and so bebo finals so said you we mo nyanya declare omo champions is Africa yewo Nadia Lali Europe yewo Chelsea and then Auckland City FC from New Zealand and Oceania Football Federation had declared so monko represent you and Al Jazeera obabe hosted the competition for UAE. But say Joe, FIFA presidency competition early 2022. Ehonomu yebenya AFCON. So imagine how will a problem be solved between Nadia Lali and Egyptian Football Association. So mo be release you mo players akwakobo AFCON. Quite apart from that, there are some of the clubs African people are kind. I think say na problem ne be arising. If they can push it to around late February ana March mono, but then time say you na UEFA Champions League so no so continue. I think say na problem no. I thought say if these people declare champions within this year, they have to continue the competition. He said you're born in December said the BIS no, because by December not all these three confederations are declare champions. No more declare, but a quietly part of 2022 you will AFCON ball and a problem especially the Egyptians are Nadia Lali Beba representing Africa and so the Egyptian national team most of the key players are dominated by the Zamalek and the Nadia Lali squad. So imagine a tough war that is going to be between the EFA and the Nadia Lali setup no ahead of the FIFA Club World Cup. I think said that's the problem where Honmo. And Sejo Enwa Vice President Dr. Baumia Ekachere Patrice Motsepe say almost strengthen the CAF interclub competitions. Now you're making it financially rewarding. Sejo where are dear amount for bosswa amount for can once Sejo in 2015 TP Mazembe spent $5 million. They won the competition and they had only $1.5 million from CAF. So you could see say there is $3.5 million. On one team even break even. So imagine say benya sponsorship both the CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup. So bit me win here. Maybe a Champions League will be winning or benya bet $10 million. You could imagine how the competitions are going to be faring. In this instance, sikasem kosro, and in this case, clubs no benya sika etmia maintain your players on the continent. It's due to these financial issues na debia ubewusep yenya player exodus in Africa. And so washa picture Patrice Motsepe buy no. Or see he wants to make sure say benya some of our best players playing their trade on the continent. Back in the days, not best of the African players no, now they were playing on the continent. It was later on around the 80s getting to the 90s and yenya player exodus. You say some of our best players were moving across Europe. But omo person mu increase the numbers in terms of yebenya quality players omo see omo kan e Africa. I think say that's the way to go. As I said, promote to name sponsorship no be do so sports.
Kwame so we no. Okay. Enti monsa infa mfoni in some rebium. Ababa kama yi. Why Kessben TV see? Why the winning here Kwamiki?
General Ababa way your friend Priscilla Adubia.
Oh yeah.
Priscilla Adubia and Ghana and in Nigeria boy you know when they said the only goal and the Black Queens of Ghana.
Okay.
Priscilla Adubia. Aha. Now Priscilla Adubia na yedini to YouTube so ye choni pa kotete Ghana airtime omomo. Ronaldo ne CM Fanchano. Abante friend Lennox Osei was a Priscilla Adubia. Nti ono na ne yede emano. Na January de tosum you know winnie.
Catch me.
Fabulous Television.
Ani hiva.
Kotoko TV or YouTube. Almost be try some come
okay.
Fabulous Television on YouTube.
But omna de ba
Lennox and the bar first. Almost try ba omna tunnel so. To me winity. Nelox pacho utie ya. The yan so be send number na about YouTube. Ni ama 30 CDs airtime. 30 CDs.
I'm for so the be far but disqualified. We dey sema prosla be na man for winning but ya chemba bi am fanfa to
fanche pa. Grace Giftable Clinic clinic akwa obi a stroke, when diabetes, hypertension, hepatitis, typhoid fever, stomach ulcer, prostate, penis enlargement for when Grace Gift Herbal Clinic. Grace Gift and akwa ya be lab. Ya lab ya chrewe dua wonoma ebetu ase ediamao vagina steaming obi apa wo obi wenya fibroid obi wenya any skin infection bia no Grace Giftable Clinic and Laboratory ye wo Kumasi Oshim ye Ben School Junction Barikesi Road no ebuka Kofodia Gawo for filling station in Chope in Kranso ye new Achimota Petroleum Bungalow in Chanho ye ne Family Life International School in edition nimu ye number 0246 518-003 0246 518-003 0244 126 123 0244 126 123 General.
All right. Kwamiki yenso muhana ensemno dosu nti abidafo enso atrase. Yebehwe headlines no emu kakra but before that my messages are mode abane yemfom kakra bi na fe yabedafo inform headlines no and to edwa and mayen. Please tell Sir Franco Naro not to attack or interact in Andy's analysis on Manchester United today. If Liverpool is given 5, I swear to them that we the Blues will pity them by giving them 10 when we meet. I felt sorry for Norwich City last Saturday. Solomon, Sunday, Akosombo Marine, on our way, and so Abre and Anopay. Okay, Maminko, Pastor Prince, Cape Coast. Pastor Prince, Edway Free Cape Coast and Abre. So there's plenty stories about Liverpool's match. Tony had this little to talk about. I suspect Tony has taken money from Franco Naro just to hijack the stories concerning yesterday's match. So after the first half, the camera was on Ole for more than 2 minutes. After the match, the cameraman did same, and this time it was over 3 minutes for Ole. I think a sack agenda has started. I will hear something this week. Lipu is still the best. You never walk alone. Pastor Prince, Cape Coast. The Odibai and Anopay and so no. Okay. Maminko King Kenso Sefata and King Kenso. Okay. Last week was full of surprises and ridiculous results. Hearts of Oak losing 6 goals to 1. Man U losing 5 goals to Liverpool. Chelsea winning by 7 goals. Okay. Fata, they also the Abba Anopay and no. Mami just a message we if we Joe, please the rate at which our clubs are declining the main problem is our GFA. Let's compare our league to other countries in Africa. Even the West and Eastern African leagues are far better. The government helped them as a project. Our league prize money is not even more than 3 billion. So our clubs are suffering. No headline sponsor. Okay. We offer DB and Kahon and Ode Breme. Yeah, Twaso. Mamenko Aguna Swedru. Naminko Brandy friend Obed Sebastian. The words of Peter Drury yesterday at Old Trafford. Oh, okay. Meaning, who was Peter Drury in San Wakano?
Eno amenya gist kakre.
Okay. Peter Drury obi kotu no ha. If you are grand Swedru. Or say, coach, there is no place to hide for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Boy, this is nasty. A score line for a generation. A score line that will echo for forever in history. They have 4 yellow cards. They have 4 yellows. Liverpool has 5 goals. I know Halloween is fast approaching, and it really looks like United are in a house of horrors. Don't adjust your set. That is not a graphical error. That is the actual score line. Liverpool dismantle the Kings of comeback in this special Sunday contest, and this is the right time for the devil to ask for forgiveness. The EPL table is gradually taking shape. The title contenders are being separated from the title pretenders. The oil in Ole is finished, and Old Trafford is in darkness. Harry Maguire is more of a pandemic to United than COVID-19. Unquote. Peter Drury and some na okikano and yasam get wakra. Edoso. Enti mekwa bejafo na yahwe headlines no kakra. Nafi later the trust dia enso abremo. Imobi akwaba eba program yi enso. Say yeah, some who here weekend Naro. What's funny? What when you do sansre?
We mobo.
Wow, we are mobo. It's serious. It's serious.
No best one be share my wife.
No easy.
Some me try me TV no must say highlight.
Titi. Also.
Easy. Now it's with the dress rehearsal.
It's serious. But yeah, added to problems, no sadness. Okay.
And then sorry no pano. Say you the first time here was me family Twitter. Me phone na me ko Twitter account. And ko my you Twitter account no reason. It's always still at post or he's been sacked. That was the first thing. And I was so shocked to me.
Na Mickey ina on the bar platform so ko free minutes after the game. Only sacked and blah blah blah.
I mean to me baby the say me who am starting is me hear credible platforms but them say will be na a born stream.
No no zudi actually.
The better platform.
Wow.
I'm still shocked the man is still at post. Because it was clear on the face of Ferguson in the stands.
Okay.
Say why is this happening? And then Gary Neville like Nkasa Bemobu and the Nipa Gary Neville saying the playmate in Minka. Gary Neville Bemobu. Cristiano Ronaldo, you can see from his facial expression say and Neman Koyi. So what are they waiting for?
Good morning. I'm sorry because I didn't talk about the goals Chelsea scored. Or this year, but what you are saying, the way Abba Chelsea goals here.
This year, yeah, of course. It be as a mini chance kakre. I measure my situation kakre. Me fiona ma me befi. Finity Hasselhoek.
Yeah.
You see, the picture is broader than Hasselhoek. I assure. And yet, the one say of African side, he has a film.
Yeah.
But it do be not go to share for work for. Oh,
not a full work.
Go to share from.
Okay. I must say enough.
A from until as a
Emperor Bona.
Yeah. Serious. We'll look at it. The picture is broader than say Yasha has.
Okay.
A whole lot of issues are involved.
Okay.
Into a Minya Brena machine. So Saturday names are Ghana transfer window the closing. Some interesting ones. My question in Kancho is the new Dubias no.
Makwekwe. On what could do?
New Dubias.
That's my quick no premier. 11 wonders.
11 wonders.
And Oko first division.
Sabato so me bo no person what the neighbor premier.
Oh, okay. Okay. A tower chair.
A tower chair.
Andy.
You know.
Yeah.
So where do I send man you as a man me can be new ya men can be
Debia oka
o da be di na me ba ma kan se me
so me ka we na me ka biom de
we dey me shabo me say ye league na se Ghana league no na referees for na anyo musika na omudi a omusika se mba me ka biom
Debia oka
so na ma timeline me say referee for no si ye league na se na omusika na efe ne di omuka no oma anye na se ye league na se a omusika se mba me ka biom only go na so just rango and he won share no videos ni all sign autograph ma supporters no hu yana mo supporters ne kra refi mu team ne standard mo supporters no o mo refi say the Manchester United City nti o pon match no sign autographs at the mu team no nti man you are 7 there said you try na o si twa so fi say the obeka bia nipa na o mu nyina nim say o ye o mo problem no he is still at post Barcelona and so no Ronald Koeman e kufie no nya better kra supporters ni bi toto eniama bonika ni bi mu butu ka ni bi mu dinatem bi mu ntinte so gu ne ka no ne nyina se o mo se the selection of the year ball Real Madrid no se do anko yi nti o mo hu se the problem of Barcelona no coach friend Ronald Koeman and again Italy so Gianluca Rochi see no ansense me see nyina no o hu se referees ni yade and you can't watch the derby d'Italia without a controversy. And then the sorry state of Ghana football, and then the reality, a proper reality check, and then a copy more Morocco, Abra House of Folk and work of Morocco share. You're born and Casa said the city, the true picture, and a normal painting for the train. I am kind of crying say teams now, because supporters are jubilating, but they've forgotten a tour about how much two. But he loved Ebaha ne seti Baha. Umbeshe kotokwatum. At first, none of Africa for ne Baha umbe Pedro and now Mulusu. And then Oma Baha say. And Oma Baha the last time Omube Lusu by a goat to Noma Koma 6. Ediana Kohanum Kojin Sia. That is the standard of Ghana football now. Until a proper reality check. Obiase has a go home for me, they did well. I say I did pass it.
6-1.
They did so well.
6-1.
Did extremely well. I want to hear Jerry Omoyano. Born one and names on Mesha work. One and names a hard machine. Make an what tell this empire. You beat me a bon on a petrol numre. Near Yedi BEP, they will lose half for no more hours or wanting to work. Now, first 20 minutes, well, Muja. They know. And your cancer Richard Atta will be very, very busy and run all ye busy papa. It is a joke. You're born a true picture and you're painting what I'll be. Let me have you. It's good. So be a in the African.
Awal Mohammed.
Sergio.
Yeah.
Enwa nana say ku fi sabian ku fam se me mfa ne krama wo.
Uko of TV o.
There be your frame.
Oh, okay.
O say o chia o say o mo deserve respect.
Liverpool.
O say Saturday o ka say o mo nye hui.
Oh, there be Mrs. so far.
O say o mo ni
points in
big teams ni.
Ja fe no mo chire say ya. Ba ko chire o mema say mo man use o say da anya hui.
O say men ka che o say no ade o mo ye hui.
Uko chire mema man you na ngasa almost struggle. Man you. Okay. Meji na super original.
Sergio ene menya me sound philosophical kakra. Quran chapter 17 verse 81. O say wa kulja al haqq wa zahaka al batina illa al batila kana zahukan. O say no kuraba ama sisi falsehood anantro. Sisi newbium nantro e newbium. True picture of Ghana football. Oftentimes Sergio as a person there is bound to be a war of attrition in your body.
As I say.
As say, it's a battle over your soul, between your heart and your mind. If your mind wins, you are safe. If your heart wins, you are doomed. Se wakoma peadia ntimi nka no krane nkyerɛw. Se o mind e win ne war na eno be ma wo se no kratodo ne da wo se wontimi a wontimi se be yi ye kan no amanfo didi atem. Omo follow African game no enhu se ne esi koso no na no andi be ka say edin na amanfo all over social media video say atenidie nko a
na mo do madwen ko
there be enya say like me
social media so video atemo social media
Sergio ye ka
what am no kra na moka
mo de ne tien say omo nim say de ade
ba awie no na ebehu na no ka no kra no do feel say asema enya nipa sum de no a no person ti
yeah
sanity so asubia pade e denati
yeah
That was something boy. Assume be a pasma de.
Yes.
Indeed, I get the coffin as suma. Obo never be on quite of us or very active to asma in a day. Bobo be the Obiso Hobert dream who said, Asman go for you can. Obiso how dear. Once a day, there's no conveyance.
So the true
picture, when you might be infused among come on, the
true picture has been painted.
Yeah.
But I know I said, Joe, Max Verstappen, say what team.
Yeah.
On Lewis Hamilton. It seems that this year the Obenya we needed, even though it was about 5 to 7, because the next one in November. In Mexico City Grand Prix. And Mohamed Salah said you since 21st November 1936, Yenya Liverpool player or share hat trick at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Fred Howie in a year 5-2 when they beat Man United 5-2. And Mohamed Salah did the same. CAF Champions League, the group group
apart from that, no. Onona the highest scorer.
Yes.
Africa. Yes, 106 goals.
Yeah.
No African.
Yes.
And I say ball, I say goals, Premiership history. Mohamed Salah. Wow.
This is Drogba Chelsea.
Yes.
So with this short.
Yeah. Salah.
Yes.
Wow.
So there surprises CAF Champions League. Simba film. Joanen Galaxy from Botswana ako Simbia kako 3-1.
Na as a year stadium hall. What videos
Yeah, me videos. Yeah, train support me ba. Na tro coach Didier Gomez Dorosa kwade says no aboto. And Amazulu so akwa ATP Mazembe free.
Yes.
And say Oba Confederation, a second tier side from Mali, Binga FC. Eya Miki be yi omo picture de. Omo tu kwan ye ko Burkina. Omo eliminate as fire nigga.
Wow.
A second tier side.
Benny McCarthy's Amazulu.
Yes.
Wow.
Saturday me can say scoreline is scary. Nti away draw ebia go bebem ba na chese TP free. And yeah, man, so intimi am fakota.
Oh, a man intimi.
So Zeju Okoba.
The Morocco out.
Yeah.
And World Cup. And man, you know, yes, I out. Into the airco and so I don't know. Sky FC. And so I said Tema Youth on penalties. Division 1, a Super League, you know, almost so Aji. Dabuasi is in a hot de papa weekend. Heart of Oak release statement. And opayai. Yensham ga crave in Fankofa commercials. Eba na video hunina and so de abremo. Hearts, I say, we succumbed to a painful defeat in Morocco because we were nowhere close to our best on the night. We know that we are capable of a much better performance than what we showed in Morocco. But it was a great learning experience for our young playing and technical team, majority of whom were experiencing their very first taste of continental football away from home and against a very strong side like Wydad Athletic Club. We have a chance to make amends in the Confederation Cup, and this important lesson we have picked up in Morocco, and this important lesson we have picked in Morocco will inspire us to rise above the current disappointment as we take inspiration from the motto of our club: never say die until the bones are rotten. We are Heart of Oak who will live to fight another day to make the Phobia family proud. We apologize to our fans for not making the ultimate dream come true, but we believe this is the time that the team needs you most to accomplish the task ahead. The CAF Champions League competition is a project, and we want to gradually make an impact on again after a very long absence. Therefore, I would like to remind our supporters to stay united as we have another qualification match for the group stages of the Confederations Cup, and as we kick off the campaign to defend our Ghana Premier League title. Communications, Heart of Oak, head and Nessa Eshase. All right, statement has the Abanopaya and so and Kofia Champon. Say yeah. We can imagine to baby.
Now we can busy.
Yeah.
Saturday we check classrooms and then and one and
okay. All right.
See Saturday more classroom and then I started getting messages and calls on the discussion and now we will do a say.
Okay.
On the referee.
Oh.
Yes. Now
yes.
I was so much surprised.
Okay.
Say
Sean. Okay.
So somebody Sean, I like you, but me surprised say what me you can try it, sir.
Okay.
So surprised.
Emudia here some kind.
Say what the penalty Bintina Alescote Eyinefi referee mu. How can you do this?
Because he caught a friend after the game, said penalty no jail, papa.
Joe, the best thing police obey we are there. Now benya senior person or experienced person. Now by mistake, no catch us idea we the one ye next time correct it. That is the best thing. If I say tia can't say maybe I to ugusuka sasa no be on konya senior we juma no be call on media person on channel to keke achasma kan where you see last me ka say you can be say we don't give a damn because they now can omo did atom social media say oh yeah because so I can they can because we don't give a damn we be sending message so where no be see any too strong because say me sorry. And what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? You Sean told me in Tamale last year. So I think from power something where you a few mono. And in this no few last year in Tamale I was there. In fact, you few to be honest to do me kind of crap out.
We can't say quite on vaso yin.
I say me. Yeah. Na me ya.
Who cannot
so why and then I can Adam no refi. And I see at a cotton free now refi na do.
I know man goes through process.
Obian man go through process. He elected himself. Me in the chat has say Obian can also go through process. Unelected to go through it. Nobody asked me to go. One time the backrockers won't go through. Joe, I came here last year to tell you, say, a question with Frimino, Naamia, and was a tifu standing different angle. And no, Ohuno, sang and Captain say, on Frim. So to be honest with you, me say, I am here. So I told Mr. Tifu say no. Yanisa. Referee so mu ye test now, don't call run now. You mu the page na gate. It is up to the person who na gate to be line. Whether the patrono or make line and or make line. But the original because the boy after no be catch them say. I think from Penasem into the way in the film, into to protect Mr. Tifuno. I told him say next time me and yes sir. So this season we change it. More technical technical instructors. They didn't take part in you go for film just to protect Mr. Tifuno. So being coach Binka say on Penasem to in the film. Then you come and sit here and say coach in the film. How
after the game of friend and small kind you know. Now fi also as I say we didn't fear Edia Sang of 38. Now listen so more 38 bebre also.
We so tell them say no be say dey na ekoso but me say me dey say you Asian ufi adenimu last year utu me kind of failure and active in the cast film then you came to tell me na begina here Jordan brother people were there say active from power sem into the way you were free then why are you today sitting on radio saying say quoting that you were free that is my worry.
But what am I saying? I'm tester now. First with my qualify test and what's something again. So 38 years.
Yes.
Unqualified.
10 years. What if listeners last year to somebody has taken the position for last league in boy and last season boy one DB because we failed test. And in fact, the decision from the GFA company said, fail last year, no, I come mumba. I said no, law of natural justice cry emboa. Until the opportunity na omumbra. The president can say, obi why I didn't know fail last season, no. Now yes, I call this season no omusabamu, and the other people knocking at the door, and you must in the system be a you may be a several line of promotion, no. Obi wo division 1 ni aim ni so super premier and 2 or you don't wadi obi wo original league ni aim say so timber division 1 or you don't wadi so must create opportunity tinese obi ba man so ma forever what do you do no on ba kromu dada photo team you
one say you free more tamale and I say age na
you free more tamale ni tia 10 years me pacho if I land you understand me so we listen so dada and em fa hu no age okwa kutubi na omu efeli last year na oman dibie no we gave a ceiling of up to 35 years. Now, more opportunity to come and run. But what I say, this one fairly last year, no Tamale, no listeners, why you run? People are 40 years, they run. 39, we run it. 41, we run because our listeners are that. But you are now.
Opposite Tamale, no.
Who say?
You see, more 40, 41, they don't pass.
Pass your Tamale, the last year, DB. But one pass into 1 DB. Today say crown we can see 30 in fact begin was 28 no because 30 then I push and they go 35 no you sent me message say I quote say on can be so ages, so 30. I'm saying because I didn't 35. It why you blaming Scotty for nothing? Because there are a lot. We've done a lot of investigations on these things.
Go weekend in some breeze here.
But maybe that I will try to dedicate because I was a bit surprised. Okay. And Frank, I had you say something. Says I penalty no akwa for coffee faba. How does such Udu locally get caught?
Who said that?
Oh, I heard you saying it.
Me say Kalane can and repeat it.
It is not true. Now who do local match? Now what the penalty? Now say issue ban one akwa for coffee for had head and echo.
Omode issue no call up no. Eventually was also sent to CAF.
How?
All right. If I'm a commercial, I didn't kind Abameba. You have a call foreign stories no emo kakra. There be intimate issues no weekend at Dosopa. Maybe the course of the weekend, a bit my sacrifice issue we are banafi discussing. But if I'm a commercial kakra, na also
is generating a
lot of issues.
I know some protocol fans who are so unhappy about near Akoso. A coin on my first one, Nunti. The initial conclusion or the final conclusion was that then there is an unseen hand, and that unseen hand now Alesko can be. And my boy Nessa Uditia Hasa near you free.
Okay. Mami Komra na yenyesa discussion yenyina eba. Into the national team because they are all Ghanaians. But my question is, those players Andy has been mentioning, are they better in their positions than those in the Black Stars now? If yes, then they should be called. If no, then why should they be called? Kebadu, Abiak, one out the way, and so a break. All right. And again, Mamisha said, Yanko foreign kakra, okay? The local, that's a mode we room, fine. May allow one the room. All right, Mamisha said,
okay, you know, the third group phase of the UEFA Champions League. Now, Bayern Munich, Oshe games, no more bona. Omuma, Dynamo Kiev 5, Barcelona, Nyami, and San, and Omode 4 Cotuaso at the Stadio de Luz in Portugal. Now, Adeba Kwamoma is so exceptional. And we game no more boy ni. You say Benfica Momo a very tough time. It is a one she game living as a than who for now. Obeka se match on nerve. But the goal started coming at a minute 70. Robert Lewandowski, Thomas Muller and the lies no said you let the defense of Benfica no were just hard not to crack within that particular range. But Laurel Seni find a way it may break it the deadlock. Young Vertonghen, Nicolas Otamendi, Lucas Verasimo really showed they have quality and experience. And I branch Alex Grimaldi, and then Andre Ameda, and then another player in midfield, Jean-Marie Chires, and Inter Milan when you had the opportunity to play, and then Neman Kuyan Farman. But Julian Weigel plays so well in midfield. But Bayern consistency and their experience at this level. So that's why a Bayern team now, from Manonuya to Abrantia Yefeno, Akins Lukoman, you can only have Dayo Pamicano Pe and a Baby Rem or some more ball games now. Ubetimania Abrantia Fenimicel Sabisa. It has always been the same lineup. 4-2-3-1 na openia. Yefen Junior Legosman. And that's usual our deal Bojuma. But this particular game, and I'm COVID now, and it's on the bench. Dino top Mula, and I need to bench, but again, the same shape, the same style, and who from Bayern Munich, the same efficiency up front, and who from Bayern Munich, and teams in the Europe, and Barcelona check their last 2-3 seasons. Real Madrid check their last 2-3 seasons, not check on lineup. No. Manchester City continue to rotate. Liverpool are sticking to their back four, and the team play Jurgen Klopp at the Abona. So look at the kind of performance of Modema. Chelsea, Enra with Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Christensen back, Obiahu the performance at Chelsea at the Mai. So Bayern and Chelsea consistency have been key, and it is the reason why they've been superior to their competitors, especially when it comes to the group phases of the game. So what's your last season now? Same old story goes on the mark. Red Bull Salzburg goes on the mark. Atletico Madrid, and they give Atletico Madrid a defensive side 4 goals at home. and omutimi edema iti Bayern there when it comes to the group phase of the competition recently Manchester City now bet po say omodebo so ripa and then Benfica funi na share in this particular game a team ebaso with Robert Lewandowski and then Leroy Sané the Kings for that particular game. But for me, Abrante FN Kingsley Coman was all over the place and then no more the bono ripa. Chelsea etimi team FN Mamu FF and with Messi Mount back now share how the creativity in Bisiako. Enra, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Christensen, they were no bump forward in the edge. I was say, net me friend Mamu, any strikers or who are betting my Chelsea. Thiago Silva, in as much as a ball as a ball playing centre back, and now as a conventional centre back, acting as a playmaker to pick the ball from defense, no the ball, they burn him. And the number of times or the cross was about 18 Botswana, Utimi Emma Brandt, your friend Christensen, said that brilliant goal for Chelsea. And Messi Mount to buy and said, there was no problem for Chelsea. On with me dominate here, on with me translate very well. Carvet, Nancy Nkoye, but said your back new performance on the back, and Timo Werner as well. It with Messi Mount back, no problem. And Chelsea again, wire. Also, and people should watch out for them in the Champions League. Game against Juventus, no, and but from that time, you could clearly see a reaction from the Chelsea team, and it is the reason why team my friend Mamu FF by 4 goals. Near said Romelu Lukaku, a bit me at because for 7 games now he is yet to score. But unfortunately, and also. And him and farm man no prior a coach in the frame. We only hope say weekend the matches are bebano obey me about. So it was 4-0 for Chelsea and they play so well. And again, my cousin English teams no people should watch out for them. Chelsea are not first in their group because Juventus is a last minute goal. Abrante FN Kulusevski share Edemom against Zenit St. Petersburg. No bien say game no. Yetimi upon but the winning mentality and the fortitude of the Juve team no etimi the room and Rene by a goal to nil. And Chelsea end up first, but again Juventus to the Stamford Bridge and said that will be a cracker of a match and so Manchester United etina fie playing against him in Atlanta and again Old Trafford there say in the last 2 games it has been a comeback for the Red Devils. Game will not start here. So share it my friend Atlanta no Americano. I say it will be unfortunate for them. Say Omunya Ruby goes. Omunya their stand out centre back in Rafael Toloi. But near Shehawa, coach your friend Gian Piero Gasperini, a best set up against Manchester United. Palomino, Demerel, and Mubabe share Chirono, said you who boy in the first half. Keeping Marcus Rashford at bay, making sure Ronaldo will not come to the party, and Mason Abrante, a friend, Mason Greenwood was the only player not tried to obey him, baby. But again, Joaquim Mele mad that chance. Zappa Costa who had the experience in the Premier League, mad that chance, and we saw how Mario Pasalic and Luis Morel is boy Juma. In fact, may say Abrante, a friend, Matthew Pesena, and then Mark the road, Babeshe, the right side of defense in the moment. Now, many Dave Jamom. Especially in midfield. But Gian-Pierre Gasperini said it was how he opened up and how he set his team or a typically attacking mandate team and said near after taking 2 goals lead at the end of penny beat me near the Italian identity. Now taking to that ball playing style, trying to dominate and trying to precise and obey the goals in the Biaka but obey go for the old style of the Italian football. No about be defending. But opening and defending, okay, he opened up, he was a bit conserved, but not like said the name is him saying
Mamo. Emeno aso ye ko nafi ya ko baba stories no emu kakra edi amam kojoba ajiman honorable. Honorable saying the triangular marriage partnership all lost their games, picking 15 goals from their net this weekend in their respective leagues. Heart of Oak 1, WAC 6, Cincinnati FC 1, Inter Miami 5, Hoffenheim 0, Bayern Munich 4. Someone who has more person. Anamoko jo badman. We don't go to konisi nese di duty no. Okay. Enti na enonso enono. Sani Sali Abofo also saying it's crystal clear that Ghana's Premier League is akin to a third tier in the Maghrebian region. The evidence was what we witnessed in Casablanca yesterday. The GPL needs to be revamped from administration to the position of a ball boy. Maguire must stop the EPL assist chart for the amount of goals he has gifted the opposition. A walking disaster culpable for just about every single goal in recent times. If Joel and Avram don't sack Ole by the close of midweek, they should prepare for the West in the coming weeks. I console myself with Kwakunsia and the new camp disaster yesterday. Good morning, Sani Sali Abofo. Andy Kem, you will kakra.
Okay. You know, so share the EPL table no after games or Mabono. Now she baby at Chelsea dinner. Or she baby at Liverpool. Now she Manchester City. Clear. Said the three teams not here open from the others. Na quality of football as our three teams here show no. There effort na akono. So binyan to was here no alternative no show games no. Now here Chelsea how they played their game over the weekend. So we see some of the pundits are more games now. Obviously Rudiger. What for team now? I said team now Chelsea in the boy, you know. Ama Rudiger Norwich I'm gonna to say Cafu and then the whole Chelsea players playing like Lionel Messi. No clear woman say Chelsea watcher from last season the BBC they say almost a true competitor for the EPL. Now quality of my show no in terms of play, the organization and everything and how they rotate their team let's say am I ready for the title. It's early days yet, but again week in week out the kind of sensuous performance from Thomas Tuchel and game today your team is almost a games no more bottom and to be almost struggle normal really be scrappy victories, scrappy games. But the reality they say Chelsea the day in day out they dominate, they control games, they create chances and they score goals. So no more game let me aye. Into now say like no be a with the level of competition the big games or my bono. Seju, ometimenya these particular results, and all of a sudden, Benchiwell Asan Babaka Babi take you over from Marcos Alonso at the left wing back. Now Seju, Babi take you over no, yenche performance on also deba, or adding a performance what goals are effect na akono, and Callum Hudson-Odoi with a few opportunities on Modebe Manono, Seju on Subema. On some more the body besweni now who class or a player or bench if you lose to cheek no crime 10 bimono now with a few additional coach in the diamano on also bar or add this so much to the Chelsea team and look at Chaluba our Babe Johnny Thiago Silva and Rudiger as the back three the performance at Chelsea they bad to do so much to say they will put the EPL to the wire and the competition between them and Manchester City and Liverpool to do we only live to see Liverpool Coco PM the theater of dreams. Now the last time Coco PM but again you can't say good record against Manchester United, especially with open here friend jogging club. So Babe take you over the EPL. But acquire Manchester United fast set up and we Paul Scholes after the game against Atlanta. Or say Manchester United last minute say, but you can't team first performance now when you are playing a team that have so much quality. And Liverpool issue here MOBN was a 7 post so canon na ya sema ya no kre. Look at how United is organized check their error to goals and said you be bianco you within the United setup. Their defense is just in 6s and 7s, very shambolic. Be bianya Juma ho Bisaka doesn't add up. Luke Shaw just a pale shadow of himself. Harry Maguire, the performance now. He's the worst centre back in the EPL now. In the last few games at Manchester United, so you go some considering Maguire. So psychological problems. The decision making and you're spot on. The timing is suspect. The movement not right. A leader at the back. So yeah, you may be to support the other players out there. And Makasa saying now every centre back be or wait till the so nimbo last man be and phone now. So without Lindelof at his best, who say Abranti Ferhan Maguire is always exposed. What are you gonna associate do? He's not improving players, he's not improving team play. tactically he's not up there. But what can you say? United supporters no mon pen phone still. And in Guasia to Omuyanwana or Mope into Penina and Koso and Trao. No be any so malusu to their bitterest rivals. Nankasiya and beat me. The easy target has been Ronaldo, the easy target has been Scott McTominay, the easy target has been Fred. And at the be a Manchester United lose one on their so Ronaldo ne say on team no. Instead of them to pick their coach out bench and Harry Maguire, who is supposed to act so much, act as a leader at the back, no man. Nobody is talking about it. But Oma picking easy targets, Nasuju, a blame PP and Yajmo Manchester United set up. Apart from David here, and our because it's a team now. A prepare or save warm and games on my bar Ronaldo mom last minute victory and the last laugh so she game will be 90 minutes. Once a game now share the goalkeeper on the man of the match. The double save against Atlanta and the Mobia who said that be David here Juma Oyen so and he was helpless. Now no be any the defense ought to help him. And with the form of Mo Salah, the presence of Diego Jota and Roberto Firmino up front. And so one who quite Liverpool fast short midfield and answer. Almost two mechanical players, no more than Abikita at the account. Until they have workers in midfield in James Mena and Jadon Henderson. So do Enra United and now consider these particular goals with the minister Liverpool the bar and Liverpool again are showing consistency, they are showing quality and almost personal upfront to so even in the absence of Sadio Mane, they can still give you a 5-star performance. And the jogging club playing in Rancher to do your bomb Mabaso and United the Omo extra Omobeko so be until somebody decides on be taking the right decision.
Indiscipline, disrespectful. He will not be missed. As well, Paul Scholes, I can't ever Paul Pogba. No. Paul Pogba should never play for Manchester United again over his ridiculous Liverpool record and years of causing mayhem. Paul Scholes, as well, can ever Paul Pogba. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Paul Scholes took serious records as in Pogba.
Oh, man can say the last person.
The last person may expect to say, Obe. You look at the messenger because this is a proper midfielder.
Yeah.
Paul Scholes. Yeah. Our will be paying. And Paul Scholes, so about tackles at the red card. No. But
when your team is in danger, you come on after 15 minutes. Red card.
There is a red card. Unwarranted, and I say, red now. He went in for ball. Accidentally, the foot in the candy panel. It's not like he was not fighting for the team. Papa red, and maybe some more emotion. If you disagree with me, say, yes, I said, and now BB. It was a ball around opponent's 18 boxer. If Onyapa a bit my chance there, Manu, and he went in for the ball. Part of his foot had the ball, and part of it had the player's leg, which of course was red. But how do you blame him and criticize him this way? And I'm saying that Paul Scholes being a midfielder, he knew very well that he went in for set tackles. Say Popo Babaye no be di atem or Tony Sabobi or yeah Sebin Simunubi di redder. I agree with him perfectly. But this was a tackle for a ball. Okay. And accidentally he had a red. Right. And they are looking for a weaker way of maybe talking. Instead of say, Ombekan is Triaka say Olegona Soche, say team. Why do you they see park in Zunano? Nipa Posco Suba Pekino. Akaseme Mani Mutim Bimu, Popuba. Why doesn't he tell everybody say Olegona Soche say?
Okay.
But probably we
Yampiki 1 or 2
This is Posco who feels the Pobayan United team Newcastle so.
What is
contract? Contract more demand match. Ebesine on Sunday. Oba Manchester United upon all these hype and the name. What has he done exceptional for Manchester United? Paul Pogba na ye can boni di no. Ye most season we na goalkeeper na best player look sure. But this is Pogba, everybody talks about him. He's a world-class player and stuff. Again, the contract amount for March, the Baby Sine, we are in October on sign. We are talking about postpones.
All right. You pick 1 or 2 be enough. Yamra Africa and Emery de Koso and so remember. Angry Manchester United fans call on Gary Neville to stop protecting old teammate Solskjaer.
No.
There's some move the beer unprotected Solskjaer.
Is it Solskjaer?
Oka fans no, angry fans no.
Sergio, yes. Also, when me catch us at a point in time, I was there for Solskjaer. I thought I saw a project that was progressive. Then, at a point in time, I realized, no.
Only as Nabobia.
At least man check only as Nabobia.
Ni coach prebe chance.
Oh, ne man na we.
Bi ani ho prebe chance.
I was here a statement near the true.
Man you baby I hwe na Arsenal. We are baby I hwe no. Say Arsenal nko anti na hwe enka yenkasa.
Baby I better
because Arsenal.
This
is the team Europe go.
But the signs were clear.
This is the team
Europe no boy no. We are good the goals they considered in the first half.
At the end of the day, Arsenal nko ani kasa there. Me sure say nka Man United player bia and our fan bia problem. If it's about Arsenal, when was the last time we beat Man United?
I don't pardon me.
No, when was the last time at Arsenal?
Me.
The least team we be expect fans we be expect to be Kenya Simbi.
So I know this and Obeza.
You come near shop 5 they are not classmates. They are talking about
as of support the BN rise of Casa Sana Manchester support.
We are talking about big teams. No Arsenal.
And Yonko.
Arsenal. So we are talking about big teams.
Okay.
And big boys many problems.
Okay.
And you can watch them.
Right.
Let Chelsea talk. Let Liverpool talk. Let Man City talk. But please Arsenal.
And Yonko.
Manchester United Ferguson students no be am Fabia Adwumonyade.
Okay.
The sad aspect is that only going to associate bench, the next person to him Mark Carrick, an English manager. England for NASA. Ferguson students NASA. Steve Bruce here permanent last week. Manchester United on the share Marcus and Sankoye. On the Valencia Margaret Never and Koye Post School should be an Ryan Giggs, Phil Neville, NASA.
All right.
You can't United students on Ferguson Crawford or Master Bruta.
Okay.
So in Spain.
I'm listening.
At least Ferguson students. No, Ferguson at least what it be students. Whereas as a mega students no more. Why say Ferguson students my am from Ubi. And I make a for Ferguson Bruce.
What classical no?
There you are what I call.
Classical na maso anya hwe bra. But me church with
Steve Bruce. Marcus. Gary Neville.
Hey, omo do so Gary Neville.
Mark Carrick. Phil Neville. Omo ya be 10. Omo se brutal.
Me paper no sorry ma.
Can we pay material lip students?
You go classical. You go classical.
Can man material lip students need to media mabo. Zidane, Didier Deschamps, Antonio Conte, my man me answer from material lip students na me answer. So those who do more mabo no football. England for na there. Football no. Omo dia na say
also one assistant to Olga the
general problem. Also about material lip when to my English.
You go Spain.
Of course.
Yeah. You go Spain
there's been a video of Ronald Koeman to the car on their free new camp park on their supporters there na. The sad aspect they say two legends are the team Asha Omansan and Ngwasi Omugu Omu team legend. Baku England and Baku Spain. And for the coach to accept Abreu Yi Oscar Miguel free mode Sergino Deste bar right back no.
And here the TV no know. Koeman number free stadium horo. A man for the omude ye no no. Ba man for say oman ko han bebre o.
Obi butu ka lechi. Obi butu ka lechi. A man for the attitude that you can no.
Okay.
Yes. That's a almost
video no move video. Most of them no move video can on there. Yeah.
So that's a video them go for you.
Do we actually so mbo for no.
Watch oba esa me oba me catch you.
Na dey be asa no.
Okay, Sadio. Omo my Ansu Fati ko. Last week video now we are Ansu Fati ko anyway I did the same.
Young come match.
Sadio so Eba as right back ni relate Chelsea is a coach ni to say the setup no and the best. And how Vinicius Junior exposed Oscar Miguel on the right side again showed coach no was left in the first half. But in the second half quickly Odi Coutinho by who said the Barca team have shown promise. From the blast of the crystal, who start here because Carlo Ancelotti or the Juve Aba or the AC Milan Aba or the Real Madrid Aba New Camp Onya win that. In Tiano where he was very cautious and on decided to be going by hitting Barcelona on the break through the lines. And we the man used to Vinicius Junior and what did good goes on that particular lines. True to his words, so Vinicius first started up that diagonal ball to the player on the right and said, "Yo, I passed the baby ball and the next pass." Look at that diagonal, almost the ball to and the next ball straight away was imposed. And it was a well-rehearsed play from the Madrid side, and that was the plan. Yeah, hit Barcelona on the break because midfield not gradually. Sergio Busquets will experience the Clasico. Frankie de Jong is picking up. Gavi is the new guy who is also picking up. Into midfield, no beat me a Bokakra, but I don't look at Modric was at the best. And Obia who do media Sergio Omudie. Barca bar strongly, but unfortunately, Nanyema Kechi after conceding these 2 goals. And Omu decided to exploit the right side of the Barca defense. And one and Sergio clearly social baby and Madrid for your project in the Ababidua. They started earlier as compared to Barcelona. You can blame Sergio Dest for this because at least who expected to best sell the ball and ask man why a day. But what can you say? Wow. Sahana game no at here and baby the Amabasa supporters in the ball say ref for never be more Pratano in need 2 weeks cry. And Omo by an Espanol, etime Babe Shea, team friend Real Madrid by 2-1. Fast forward, Madrid for now Babe PMO new camp. I'm almost waiting me Babe Shea, Barcelona, and Carlo Ancelotti again a fair victory against Barcelona at the new camp. What can you say? For me, Real Madrid were the better side. They created decent opportunities, almost show quality on the field of play, and almost deserve also almost winning by 2-1. It's a credit to Carlo Ancelotti and his charges.
Bare minutes on Inter Milan Juventus.
So you can't watch the Derby d'Italia without a controversy.
Yeah.
From 1960s at the Babysine, on share the Derby d'Italia in I am format on to say BBC or Park and so. So Gianluca Roche also really okay with the performance of referees because I share Napoli, any Roma, your Pam Jose Mourinho, Luciano Spalletti in every hall. Same thing happened to Simeone Inzaghi after penalty in Omoji, and he believes that there was a foul before Alessandro Bobono a player answer. But again, Sergio, so the level of intensity and the performance at Inter Milan show let be a chess almost deserve the 3 maximum points. But Juve were experienced in this particular game, and they know say some betting a bally game normal but fight is so hard that they need to come back. And Juve bar strongly in the second half. But the side aspect is so game it looks as if the midfield of Juve is so rigid and they lack control, they lack creating of chances in the final third. Paulo Dybala free in Geneva, so you don't expect so much from him. But Lucateri and Rodrigo Bentancur, the Juve here up front, the only person who that creativity in the band, Federico Chiesa and Kwa. But Oshetima, a friend, Inter Milan. Simeone Inzaghi to Jumana, coach, a friend Conte, and also, and or the Edin Dzeko Abe replace Lukaku. Or more feel Lukaku because Edin Dzeko is giving them goals week in, week out, and a performance. No, watch us we play and more the boss. So for me, na Inter Modebonu was switch Juventus by penalty in the quite fast so by no. Me no more yard you say for me. I think that there was a foul before the ball. But what can we say? That is the Derby d'Italia and Simeone Inzaghi a man record at all court. He said, good game for Italian fans over the weekend. Napoli then a Roma game, and so we just see Luciano Spalletti on the touchline and the quality almost show on the foot now. So we just love it. Good game for the Italians. And
so game back na coaches me no be on record. Ya pam coaches me no free throw. How do you?
The tempers were high.
Yeah.
Very tempo no was tension was high.
Sure, very serious. Okay, at those weekend the matches I don't need me and Fanny now on some Emma. You ever been about Africa? Now we had a course like and so Africa. Now Yaba Ghana.
Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana. If you move to South Champions League representatives now, then Timia Fabianco. Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon. Yeah, twins are
and you come and be say and Ghana and Kwan said about your quality no form or form no.
No, but it's indicative of
the countries that become home.
If I'm a count, but I can't just only that account. Okay, but that is reality.
Okay,
that's
the reality. Oh, Chia Binet does say Ghana and Kwan and Yanko.
No, I'm can't.
Nigeria,
just Senegal, be your, but it talk about Senegal. Because at a certain level. But I'm talking about countries are either to the performance is so big, let's say disappointing.
Issues no in instead of finding corporate and technical personnel with high level of expertise to run our football as a nation. We have entrusted everything in the care of journalists and team CEOs who only have their financial interests at heart. These are some of the results. These are some of the results will be shocking. Okay, Joe, good morning. These are the products of Arsene Wenger in coaching. Thierry Henry, Arteta, Patrick Vieira, Lee Dixon, Paul Mason, David Platt, and Martin Keown. Okay, Dabranti and so they are brave. Augustine, who do everywhere upper West region and Abraham. Also, please, I'm a Manchester United fan. Please, can Africa media help campaign for Mohamed Salah to win this year's Ballon d'Or? Else they will cheat him. All right. I want for Adrian say Mohamed Salah, Drumra, Esenka Ballon d'Or. Ono any winning. We can nyoma abranche no Emma Egypt and Liverpool. Mohamed Mamimra Hona.
And there are some couple of surprises in the CAF Champions League. Saturday, Medicanca say TP Mazembe Akonya a goalless draw. It was South Africa against Amazulu there. But the scoreline is looking very scary because say you caught TP Mazembe home. Now you draw go woman and one no. Let's say TP Mazembe free. And Sane Koyeyo. In the first half, the Usutu side took the lead through Bongi Kosi and Toli. So TP Mazembe couldn't have the equalizer till around 90th minutes. Na game ni bani wiya answer. By the time so mote Canadian na game na bani wiya because na wenya na way draw go ewom. And I think I was really happy with how Coach Benny McCarthy, they were very compact, they were very careful when they are attacking, or more attacking with cautiousness. They make sure so move close to all the spaces. And you saw TP Mazembe guys learned me exploit spaces. No, Joseph Ochaya, you saw Isama Mpeku making some sweet movement, but Odru any mubiana filanu Zulumu Edru any muna. Or more preventing from making that move. So I think Amazulu have done well. They've done pretty well. TP Mazembe Saturday me can say quality na what team bibriako. Nti some of the players woman ebinum share the uniform. Ebinum say nyini nti omon team inform mo ho de me share team mukina. Renford Calabar is almost 34. Nti onia ho de na previously wo Lomana Treson Putu Mabi is not the Lomana Treson Putu Mabi that we knew. Jackson Muleka has been sold to Boavista. Glody Likonza is now a standard legi. And Elia Meshak has been sold to BSC Young Boys. So you see, all these guys are the young ones. Now Omushe team Mukina, and all these guys have been sold. Do you have quality within the setup? No, who have Kofi Christian, who have Nzala, the new guy, who have Joel Bayer, who is the new striker, so they take you over from Jackson Muleka. All these guys are not having those qualities to challenge in Africa. So it was so unfortunate for TP Mazembe. They drew 1-1 and they are now dropping into the CAF Confederations Cup. Sergio, another surprise was at the Benjamin Mpaka Stadium. When Simba SC sat at home and lost 3-1 against Joaneng Galaxy of Botswana. And Sewasha, Simba Eko shared 2-0 Ewo Botswana in the first leg. So a lot of people thought they were home and drive. A lot of people thought they are going to run riot over the Botswana team. No? But Joaneng Galaxy was able to have that courage to come there and beat the hell out of Simba by 3-1. Bernard Momesen set up the pace to Larry Boale and Omechi that solo move shared the first goal. But Sergio Wendell Ruta shared 2 goals, and then came the 85th third goal from Gapi, a header. I saw Aishi Manula did a mistake. When the pull-out was made, he came out and he wasn't able to touch the ball. And you saw the defenders, Sergi Pascal Wawa and Raisto Inyoni were caught ball watching. And that's the reason why Joaneng Galaxy was able to have that third goal. Okay. And it made it 3-1. So 3-3 aggregates. But Simba was 2-0. And on Wababeshe Simba 3-1. So away goal rule, no, Ama Joaneng Galaxy accord to the group stages of the competition. So surprising. Mesaka about Benga FC Seju, a second-tier side from Mali. Omo uko Malian Premier League na omo count. Omo ji Malian FA Cup and Omo Confederation. Omo yi the Liberian team and Enwa omo ko yi Asfa Yenega in Burkina Faso Seju. Wow. Omo ko yi Asfa Yenega. They lost 1-0 ewo Mali and omo ko score Burkina ko share Asfa Yenega 1-0 and a ball no call penalties. and omudi penalty shootout at fire nigga every CAF Confederations Cup. Sergio, regional distribution of teams now qualifier. North Africa no 8.
Okay, Omoko group stage.
Group stages of the CAF Champions
League. Okay.
Because Egypt, Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco, omo 2 slots no bia qualify. Egypt, Ali Zamalek are there. Over Algeria, CR Belouizdad and then ES Setif omo qualify.
Okay.
Oko Tunisia, Etoile du Sahel, any Esperance will qualify. Samson Oba Morocco, WAC, any Raja qualify.
Okay.
South Africa, omo region also ever 5. Amazulu and then Mamelodi Sundowns from the Republic of South Africa qualify. Angola, Sergio SSA show me. Every Champions League bia, omo 2 guys now, omo 2 teams omo ko debia omo making it to group stages. Last season it was a certain Primero de Agosto no money Petro Luanda. Se say it was Sagrada. Yes, se say it was Sagrada Esperança and then Petro Luanda.
All from Angola.
Okay. And then Joanen Galazi from Botswana. And East African Suominu, and all the 2 sides are from the same country, from Sudan, Al Hilal and Al Merrikh. And West Africa only 1 slot, which is Uruya Isi. No one kasa oyi ni yonku West African side in Stade Malien. So say what's your regional distribution now? Sign identity. And Sergio, these people invest a lot. As I said, changing a style of said AC administration. Meaning Jin to the NTS says will be a management member now CEO or G-chain player or Kruma. As I said, changing the said Yabrofon Muyeno. Yan sa yen challenge you yen for quality players emma. Even those who are even bringing on quality, they struggle to even challenge. Sana Dineko, it's about high time we must pay around $3,000-4,000 to $6,000 to players for a year to stay. Not the BI, the Sikama management member, and I see you not playing your Tuanica Sikafiabi, better than uncle. Yeah, quality no your building, no matter no matter about the Kayon.
Our ne charge baro. We do see. I say a conversation cup no, and one she saying.
Say no
mama drop from Champions League no.
Yeah. O mama drop no. Since o mama drop no, mo ntimi hye omo. Omo ntimi hye omo. Omo nyina drop nti. Mo ba be ka omo amwom no e wo confederation.
Nti notable ones ne here for.
RS Bekani wo ho.
Okay.
JS Kabili wo ho.
Okay.
CS Faxien wo ho.
Wow.
Cotton Sport de Garua wo ho. Pyramid FC wo ho.
Okay.
And Al Masry.
Oh, okay.
This
and the House of Folk.
Say House of Folk, they are more of free configuration ever.
TP Mazembe ho.
TP but who said but TP Mazembe only has intimation.
They make us more work configuration.
Yeah. Said you a titru drop off.
Enyimba ho.
Enyimba cry possible House of Folk opponents. So my true more possible House of Folk opponents.
Omo hifa.
Oh, Ali Tripoli from Libya.
Orlando has with no
yes, that's new. Okay. Orlando Pirates from South Africa.
Okay.
Marumo Gallants from South Africa. Benga SC, that second tier side na Meka from Mali. No.
Okay.
Gor Mahia from Kenya. Pyramid FC from Egypt. Al Masry from Egypt. Red Arrows from Zambia. Cotton Sport de Garua from Cameroon. RS Bekani from Morocco. JS Saura from Algeria. And the Enyimba from Nigeria, JS Kabili from Algeria, Motemba Pembe from DR Congo, Interclub of Angola, and then CS Faxian. These 16 sides no has bet me share upia.
Wow. Okay. Enti our Mohammed the other akaho I don't know. After you can make the local stories no ebebre, but before that, Marijata and Suaha, Memana Shase ewo CAF. Champions League game also Casablanca. Heart of Oak, WAC of Morocco. And sense kakra. And Oboboy and Como. Nafi Yakabontin Sonia Manfo Coduchin Como. Nina no if a league matches are 29 VA Eshase Ghana. Saying a month for being a treomo. Sanso and modern some across to Tuja at the F Heart of Oak and a WAC of Morocco. Match and Sobaso Casablanca. Great morning to you, Sergio Laka, and your fantastic crew. These Moroccans, anyway, even Man U was reduced to Woman U by Liverpool. Reduced to Bunas NDC regional chairman of Upper West region. Bunas, NDC regional chairman of Upper West region. Where every deep cool Ishmael, old traffic light, and out the way, and so our brain. Sumaila Ember Power. Also, good morning. Watching you live at Akurim Akotosu. Relation to WAC for beating Hearts of Oak. Say, do you know that Heart of Oak's goal was a handball? All right. Hey, Mo. Okay, yeah, to also Eddie Mamo. Good morning. We say Agencia and his families now realize that we don't win the CAF Champions League with mouth talk. Okay, they would have considered 10 goals yesterday. Sergio, so this is the way they were going to bring back our slot. If CAF watches this match, they will even take the other slot from Ghana. Barros would we free BBNE and so and a we and so SSA. Okoto se tikese area adua wo se emre you are in Ghana bragging you are playing good football and you're not going to disgrace Ghana in Africa. Travel and see TP Mazembe kra or Bekani await you again. Mafs are Bukotoko why na penny di penny. Those saying only out only in is going nowhere. We Barca fans are proud of our boys, though we lost. Better days ahead for La Vista. Inside Chronom. Greetings to my lovely wife, my lovely fiancée, Nana Pokia. All right. Maminko Marija Tawa Ablai. That's say.
Naminado.
I know I black. Who are you?
I'm black. Maniaji. Don't say Michelle Hawaii. So to say Ghana football is about level.
Yeah.
Ghana first.
Ghana is about level. I
say. Yabu pepepe obi amra na unity no yewe ekwa befa so
twa na awon frimo na wo confederation
but one confederation say na see hanasa na be see ho say me na me catch or say Laka defense midfield across folk no enyenyenye kwa I said it here and mama me kwa mama anka ho asem na o ma kanta me sa na me de no edp wo here has a team we are 6-1 in Mugase akokoba abonti na okohwe na okobo midfield and defense bi ana we coach okobo strikers bi di say across of folk team no na nya na wodi Ghana hunu mase wa guga saga na first no won the first person say the pamo free okra eso mo hwe no mo prepare now Takashina has for the Premier League no ma ye bono ye dey start inti ye start initiative near make Krabi for fix the circles now. Circles so about power near be head the way Premiership no league no be cost up way. Yeah, makwan sa adu team so Mbeji League or Ghana biom because we know for long time ago say has for Beji Ghana League they start manipulating
adu teams nominate
across folk.
Ablai.
Yeah, omo manipulating if you hono mo but next last year yen kan ho asem ba na e kan say afi we yeni da ho as obetimi akwa bonti akwa akobo African Cup and also Champions League akwa ko 16 now the Belgian kotoko teams here mo abobodi nyinyi na kotoko show mo African teams El Hali CS% what ya show mo da kotoko ye na yinjina na so
kona kosore
me kwa kosore the 29th be start until fix the circles
the team ya wo say no
yeah.
Oh, the better face work of Morocco.
Why not? Why not? How many times nation work of Morocco?
Yeah, Miss Timmy always the same.
So Kotoko team. What I'm asking you is it the Kotoko team? Is it a new team or is it the same old team?
The most is here. I'm going to do bye.
Yeah.
What the face work is here. As a medicine.
But NNC and I don't know why you need Emma negative side. Yeah, the question on my BBC. I don't know who here.
Only negative.
That's
negative.
Yeah, has 6 in the whole from Adjabi.
Yeah. We are masters of the Champions League. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, Mudana.
I know I'm a person.
So we are on the fix the circles now. Circles now.
Yes, sir. But before I walk around, you can continue man for going to drink water. Your cameras, no, I can continue to pick your man for views near there. Until I say I ready, Yinti Kakra and Sana, Yabatwaso.
Show my some papa you know Jeff Abwaji who do my animal has lose no lose them there kono lose ya ka be mu de enti o mu so lose a yes yes celebrate ti eni age eni di kura has lose no me amen
6-1 say ye me da pa say ye pa ye kama pa say has what ye corner work share one no so kotoko yasa ye ni mbo no bo ye share otu o mu so yasa ye ni mbo no bo na me de me pa de ye me da pa say show mu 6-1 me da ya miasa me so da ya miasa pass has ya show mu 6-1 ma sam wo kan no eno ano
has fo nyintum say o malusu fi say o mu go kra o mu share ye no kra no enye kini go e bo ni nsa ti o mu nyintum say o malusu no mu nya tobe no mu mrafie no maye o mu tim ni yie na tim no enkoye na coach ni su ye mistake fi say coach na anya de obi awu ko obi ho mu de
enu kwan say uko biemo ase we ready match na nsem ka kire say mo last ma we iska no mo ya kan iska ma ko shiri na be jefu ya ma mo nko biem ya be sa kwere ko be sa kwere we dey ma mo 6 dey ma mo nko biem me da pa angoye eno boy has boy no I say even though Black Queens go on and community and go for the bar and come to me to say I'm show 6-1 for why hey I'm captain and say what's that goes in and I'm captain so
Tintima say okwa kona wako far away Morocco confidence has winning at the no team akwa lose 6-1 and as a Ghana the teams need there or say she teams na ye teams ni pa because Moroccans no omo league yes you mo league kwasi team omo league only team ebo league ekusi akan on prepare who ye because say knowing say what the league go Ghana until you tough there be
performance not because a situation whereby say okobo in Africa Champions League near show says goes to 1 day anodin ti be say enuam say omo ba fie no omo me omo homework
Aziz mo Asovia Samai has match in the in fact name ko yi was o omo a omo pre on aso bo no omo rase e no mu hunu so don enti emrofo fa ne simple kra on fa ne simple
den na nyam nwanwa and has coach in the next ko ya ne as sit back time goes nearby no o different kakra no obiem o different kakra no but me feel say an ideas ni nyina is off tina say sana na say brain body no ntimi control bia ti eno match ne there the supreme way say cruise no etima take home chances a share omo ti ne mra fie ne yem start ye league ne yem hye ne yie enya sa de a sa ne de beko ye league ne na ese mpanyifo form ani to form no mu hwe ne yie
na mutim no mu hye wie muti Ghana ya na da bia mutim na yie some board so mu nya abotre ye fa one day enko away match enko qualify ene ye ntim nyi omu wonu bebrebe esen ye last 2-3 years ye hwe aduana ko ho o show mu says ni do to me show one day say o go qualify nti omu ko na ehye nwa so me show mu says one na me say e dey ebesi because also ye ban ye football na say ache also ye be ye ni say ye tena wasa say obi di league na say o ko dia na say team ni dia enko ba bia wo Africa ni
exactly be referee so amwaye referee na amwaye ye boys no ball ne de san e wo say ba na ba ball ne de ball o mo ne ye boy no o mo che Ghana penifo ni nso bibi nde ye kwai ko huni o mo nso bibi na wo mo boys no mo ball nche ne ntwi o mo kaye because team no is Arab for o mo nko ba bia o mo tiro mo krom ho a ye fidu o mo kama so Ghana ha no boys no ye bia sabe ofa fu bia na okọ
so normal but Arab from the America make come from some mama pen for na ya we say all the time omu home match yenko bon neutral ground because oba we first na face o ne uko home wa kwen oba fa so a frustrate you na we wa sha obi oba sha because we hear pitch on boss ball na wa utun say ye boss mo post enye tese enye professional ball no mo ball no and the referee zoom favor bia enra wo ball now ball ye nimbo ba enimhwe wo ball no pa utun say mu da kwen o mo dey aso full fast no enye goals bi wa ye offside goals no maje na referee na je ye nye 50-50 ball bi wa come aso full ba no maje cha aso full enye fair enti media make from so amuma pen for car from pen for say o mo ba we first a o mo home match ne yenko ball neutral ground za na make no.
Okay, na dwenkyerɛ ɛna ɔno so de aba no edu saa time ya ana mani gye sɛ utie de manfo ɛka paa ne da bia yɛnko ana yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ adwen saa mo so mo wɔ madwenkyerɛ paa ɛno nti na ɛnkyɛ koraa nwummerɛ program the other time na meka Saturday Jamaica ɛnkyɛ yɛbɛde bɛba ɛyɛ Kessben television ɛso nwummerɛ bɛpiki bɛ 2-3 days in a week na dodoɔ no a no bɛfiri mu a mo hɔ mo nsema mo ka ye no be din komo mo mbehia na nsempa mbosa bodi tudwa efa agudie hu nsem bia besa o ka bia e mo kwan be ba areas no be tu kwan kra na fe ya kokko potemu nya hwede mo so mo a entimi a na nta mabonten mo send messages e ma wo fresh so a unya na wa kan akoko so asem Kofi that street you know and manage home pa uti den kofo ka e dete do be so ka bia
that be so you see template where
yes you do maybe I say live you know you be advice where tambo use
but it's good to always get the opinion of the people
sure
not to do like the voice pop not the kofo because so market as we say president sure opportunity in microphone give you opportunity to somebody who was in trauma somebody who will do more and probably better than we know here
yeah doing who crass and penny for beja tum kra number ba ko bi dan ke yesi ho na omo a yenka ho bi
mo anye o made
yeah, oh yes. Yes. Edu baby. Autism as a kahumi. And I said to media assembly and faculty to be aba. Yes.
It can land you.
Very interesting. Marijata
General.
My intio kakra.
Emrana has welcome pa General. And first of all, has legends in the break. I say has miem no more. They have the quality. The omo pen no manyan. Oh, conquer for no General, no matter the quality you have. So we spoke of fouls areas so make certain fouls foul the who here but baby channel. We also said something about general the disorganization of House of backline a conference consider goals especially more fullbacks too no. Now the system error no woman say Caleb was important for the game but how fit was Caleb? How they just say wow Caleb wasn't fit clearly
for that game way.
Yes, Caleb wasn't ready. Despite the fast and the height, very good for the back line, or quite more good for the attack. No, ne health and ra, 100% for work. So, share game now. Individual errors be brain by no, do na a Caleb, but be a buy no general, out of possession. Yeah, recover ball no a free work for na foul akwakoba. First of all, fouls, positional errors, systematic awareness of work. Players, not has for players in team for my and of course the defensive cohesiveness. Then turn me on screen so he analyzes certain and near me see game no more has for a consider okay that's what born commander so consider now show screen so baby a Calabujano or protected back line. Now the reality is say anytime be an work for no drop it two strikers general Simon and Suva the Tanzanian striker no I can want no and Caleb and I allow in Suva man be so after saying Suva film you have two forwards our movie in behind Caleb. What you need to realize and say Yaya Jabrani most often on make him game so circle and as a boxing or who say in Suva and Caleb and the so or monitor player now or try say over close so the same two players like come 1-7 and all that boxing so analyze the situation how a Caleb player one wajibo na wie so it means that so better tackler why late to the situation and or distribute ball no they are wide so has folk backline one particular thing and I mention is someone send the ball no out wide. This is a 4-1-4-1 so what do team no set up in 4-3-3 4-1-4-1 one no defense and a Caleb and I one no top no Kofi Koji so anytime you say Caleb mfimfi on any part two the so e basa no confused as to who and obe marking. That is a tactical idea from work team no economy faswa or more put the pressure on player friends Caleb and now at this point who say Caleb any say but we must strike an ajibona we and over distribute their wide. Sometimes metakas a goal you consider in sequences so after someone call out wide no backline stay very narrow meaning so ma can no and o giant channel at the moment then chi afa no call block ball no after saving player no then saka ball no send the and the two players Caleb and Suva and eba boxing no so analyze the two players in eba boxing no Caleb eyinani so at this point in Subanya and head the ball no Caleb esusu ejinani baby in that white tower and in Suva blue tower no ma a general man connected that ball no similar thing I who say always be a defensively Caleb now drop your bar in that white tower now ba at the back in that 4-2-4 shaper some board set up no two midfielders and ojo move on a 4 players our up front and a back 4 no so and say Caleb et me board defense no it's super pepe because you're a defender but in midfield no more a overload I can say overload meaning say has for K2 and Crawford a 3 and that a banner general near lose possession just as this situation a cause and another situation Caleb Ebesa foul this player no just on the edge of the penalty area and Nyadia Najina always late to the situation of course so and the foul
goal to buy,
yes
Okay.
And that was the second goal, General. So, baby, attack General, many even felt say attack na mistake, but Otto we are back with the other side, no, because one also so but brilliant decision from Morocco for no General no the ball no FA1. I say so that is Caleb. Always not foul. And General, it will interest you to know say 11 fouls has for making no person to remember 7 one half out of the 11 fouls. 7 has for half and Mudisa Bugano. So Morocco for stay in 4-2-3-1 with 3 of the offensive players are more Caleb away from the decision making of Asifo. So anytime Biano Caleb no more in every game Sebastian more common and answer or more they tried to put the pressure on him on play no now you move it quickly. And anytime I say realize and I say analyze the game na general the most consistent from work team no say has build it out at the back omukroma no more close it out to the offensive options. And so once a Bani and game no Kofi Koji as so on can no more force by be a ball no more win a ball no or more win we are. It's either first one or a long ball and echo. They always try to outmaneuver Hasfolk players, you know. No more you do free. Ombo play moving free as enko. And anytime Biano general, now omo pini Hasfolk follow to their own lines. A bus omo in possession and they hit Hasfolk on the long ball. Now she's about 4, 5, 6 players and they free. Now kwako back 4 no back 4 no and the man more last and be one of the best defenders in the game and because now convert player friends Fatau sometimes so Lidila no be tackle wa bra even player friends Calibre out of position and sometimes the court denchi area general not try so because so akwakoboa so some of the situations in the house for a structure almost set up at the core no so many holes being in the 4-3-3 or the 4-2-4 holes bebre team numa work for no more try so on pick and especially the has a committee about 4, 5, 6 players in the final third. What we need to realize and say match attack the positional awareness and how we need to back line over commit certain errors and you know to me piba no be I think that 25 video no and to so general movie in free out saying some of the goals in a buy no 1 boy I has ag 2 fouls has a committee and then of course 3 the errors are backline or asset. Sometimes once a more free one Robert Adwa cover no more head the ball area to position in the crew. So errors, a lot of errors SCS folk team no me a bit disorganized coherent ideas be an pitching so everything has about game room don't want to say game no a j has for some even to some extent na yakwa say ngwa say yaba system no na non-existent structure no very much
asem we ajobe kan wa harum eno kwa man for so no mu kakra on social media also North Africa hono okwa pressure on the big goose so need on be
especially beginning of the game no start
yes
yeah. So when it's our mental strength mental fortitude na you forget it no as cold weather normal until you want say you know first bet 1 minute heart aji goes you know.
And general, you can 20 minutes, different 20 minutes once on Saturday. No, you can the first 20 minutes from the 5th minute to the 20th minute, and you can the next 20 minutes, you know, from the 65th to the 85th. First 20 minutes, you know, and it has a mobile the pressure about so sometimes it has echo pressure to me win a ball and Yaya Jabrani sometimes team na general will be on very good so this is the 4-3-3 no but they're non-compact so Yaya Jabrani space out the movie ball they are be one more so but has a pressure so but so much you commit about 6 players here not just watch 4 pair and a watch normal and on the econo always has tries on the pressure moving into 4-3-3 or 4-2-4 that's just more bypass this attacking and defensive lines and one on has vocal consider from this particular angle. Not team shape no any more organizational leadership be any pitch so this is it. Anytime be so moving to 4-2-4 4-3-3 shape in Yajuma and also
if he has a whole bench no and I say free Moroccans no style no
quality na was so general
quality no was so
yes quality no can players no make a technical team no
oh okay
already has folk omunim kon or the be has omunim kwan bi say almost dead ball situations meansa and open play so bebre so has etena ponu made achi o omu biem so omu no bebo omunim do me handle has technical team no me upgraded as a team no
okay
I should say this okay. Technical team no are strong omunim has team no come fast do me fa this boy ya more last year no but be a free bar no a show now look at something has folk na set up in 4-2-4 but just one pass per and be break this line back for no bia will be o marking no back for no bia will be o marking but look at the midfield how many players of work in one field one pen no one field but look at that space So tactical, but Pia has backline akoko gusro and ma bia se hanmo, and that is tactical idea. Or my jab backline a foe or biawo, and this is where you need to applaud more last and game reading ability. How will drop it by the baby clear that board. Okay, go. So general, most of you look at it 4-1-4-1 shape in the but on the ball. So irrespective of the shape, has a better revert and a better convert and a corner them work baba besenako at the border to and so also the errors and the fouls so no come quality in one. This is a house the one kokra and kaye.
Wow.
And the panel quality thing also so yeah mistakes. That's what I was saying. Oh yeah from so.
The panel quality thing.
Oh general.
And also yeah mistakes and the buano.
What man deny
too bad.
General.
Yemfensia. Na me nso won sembebre e kafa ho. Ese me beja for so kwan na amso de o ma dwen kire ne ade eba. I'm Dr. Afiko Junior Agogo Hospital. Work scoring heart of folk 6-1 gives me orgasm. Some media men lied to Accra Heart of Folk. Me kwaba. That's as me no kre, anase nya no kre. O say some media men lied to Accra Heart of Folk. Well. You go dinko waka krabe ba ni nyina ho nsensem de ebebrem kala wo hokra na wo smile a wani no nya konobiasa wo sa ka wani ni sisu a ehu misro
no fit track no
no free net nya kra okay Mami Adwoa Nelson e wa ha Currency Ventures ye no mo ntwetwe nkomo kakra simanum afi emeto aso emfa emamo Adwoa na e say Fabrem Sisia, it was 055159993 055159993 na enjeche munchire amam for teacher how to vote France now.
Yeah. Okay. I have a couple of documents, but I think time and timing go into it, so I will make my submissions without a document, and later I'll speak to the documents. First of all, my concern and my reason and sana issue Jumedian Asen is me jitum say your league no nyame aduma on the 29th of October na ye started Ghana League na uhwemwa so far one teshi was system no. In fact them penny for the league Congress ISO mukono omode ashe 28th of October ade achi ya na almost started league no. Madriam said the Congress date and the date for the commencement of the league is too close because nyame mfa assembly bi amana bibi se ekọ Congress na bibi nti ye ntima anwie ana bibi nti ye ntima anye antum ana bibi nti ya anyi bibi antum a the next day are we starting the league or not? I also think that eniema ebekukọ so ewo Congress no se ebeji atuma na yenjin tum no ebi ewo ha ebetimi affect how our clubs betimi ayo omoniema. So I think say date na omode Congress ne share any a day later omo start a league no I think ebohun too much and run almost send a Congress documents edema clubs no and in fact there is a legislature say almost the same based on a national sports or the Ministry of Youth and Sports near the recommendations near the. But my problem is that time on they start a league, any date on they call Congress, too close. Just here we Congress and the next day we are starting the league. We are no free honoma league, 29th and 21st. So some 8 days away, Ghana League be started. I'm sure say nipa pa omunim say be start league wa Ghana ha no endorse na no kwasem ne say FA na nkasa eye omo competition omo the organizers and the supervisors of our league no are not making conscious effort to promote it. First omo media partner Star Times and then no money Star Times aye the promote league no nothing conspicuous they like worry. So my BBDA be some of them. We are no free on man. We dey follow GFA Twitter account. They follow even on more website near day. You don't see clear case of efforts being made to promote and shape enthusiasm around the commencement of our league. The omoye and say you release league fixtures. By league fixtures and buy na kwakoda. I think the FA would have to up their game in terms of promoting the local game. If na say near man ni honoma, ni abe blaming Central for say you can't amanonism no dodo, esi fiensem no. Who the listeners better no work up baby atra. A quiet day in Central for cover. So last season club celebrate because he can buy in a start time sponsorship kakra na honum. But then probably in Frema Metiten is a beer or Congress now. Omo better package omo for this season. I did the sponsorship be omo hope is umbinya now manyano omo kokoshia omo de no betu manim. But I'm saying that the promotion around the league is still down. So yo, and kaya na FA na media partners. And the media partners no omo obliged to do certain promotions for the GFE. Not in return, or my commentary or the product no one. My dream is saying, "Kenny, uti Ghana League, you know, any promotion all over the place." But we don't see it anywhere, no on TV, no on radio. I just send Centroni be pe onua ankasa ne prayer pe. Now or there can be big kakra they found. We want to sell our league. We want to generate funds and then share. According to the FA president per his campaign message. But I think, yes, in other aspects, they are doing very well. We share workshop, refresher courses. Our coaches, our mobile handle, your league, you know, any other, they are doing well in some way. But the effort to promote our league is extremely down. And I think FA would have to up their game. Sergio, Black Queens of Ghana, Ekudin Senseme. Udem 2-0 and Nigeria for Edia Shomo and Yenrawo Mobulaji Johnson are in Lagos and Ghana Dean to return leg our cross post I think on Sunday. You were Jumaye. Now, first of all, do be a problem kakra how we qualify no we teams I mobubo ka Africa we Nigeria and Ghana. Yes, yeah, come from kakra, but I still think that with the Ghana and Nigeria they are the good one group for a qualifier. Now, let's see if we can turn the tides around. It's extremely difficult, but what can you say? We have to up the game. So I'm saying, you know,
Shehu Tijani was karat. And if you boss about, I'm saying our kind and also at by first one no, and just say no, the other others never later no. And no, I just say, and no struggle on. Our crimes are struggle. Today, me penny Nikai, to Mikai. Young quite was. Oh, sir, yeah. Oh, yes.
Sergio, we are no free honoma. Kumasi Asante is playing their last game against La Liga HBC, Dubai Sports City. And apparently this is their last game. Per schedule, they are supposed to return on the 22nd, probably tomorrow. I think after the two games, Muboye, in the two games scoring one goal, Uyetima, you want to see progress. So this game, yes, it's a preseason.
Video me home.
You okay? All right. Abankwa na osa say krakra no. All right, we begin comot. All right, mama Johnson, your day abre no. Mama messages be me no bi na fia be for enso informa dwenkyere emre yen. Can sing for ye no mo edi nkrampa cho friend numbers na odi tu bia no. Na me pa cho yare nyina enso be free hon tentem de amount. Tell Achi they should explain why the man was sacked. Period. Tell him not to defend so many people, okay? Because of the penalty that the guy awarded as Asante Kotoko, that's the reason why his name was removed from the list. Okay, Fofi and Edisa message and so Ebreye. My referees be messages be on there, but good morning, sir. Joe, please just ask Fred Achi why George Vomawo and Emmanuel Tepson's names were removed from the FIFA list presented. 2, and the FA should be aware that lorry fares have been increased, so they shouldn't plan to pay last year's allowances. And finally, when are they paying the remaining 14 weeks? referees been a way, and so Bremen said, "Mam informed Dean." And to last Saturday, Mendy did a wonderful save against Norwich. It seems no one is talking about it. In fact, Monday is superb. The name is Osei Sakumono. And how do we free a brain cry Sakumono? All right, Mammy from my drink check a cry and far and send some people Hano Naru Frank. I mean, just same for you.
Sergio Maminya, I'm set time listen to me. I'm commenting quickly on Hazevok.
Okay,
6-1 the scoreline. So unfortunate for Hasselhoek. I remember the last time on Moko Africa, it was against another Maghrebian side, Esperance in Tunisia, when they were beaten by 4-0, and then Enra 6-1. Like I was saying at the introductory part, no, I think say Ghana, I see a G2 say yes, seeing a boy who will get a champion. By the end of the day, a champion no kwa saying the Bekwakusi and on the Bema Yehuyan level. Na as a Yekushan of Africans in the Dianachas are as a Fufro. Apart from say the quality of players now, the Saturday in America say even at the beginning of the season, America says has any break. So Africa is not only the playing body in the or beefing up, but the technical team says so beefing up. And indeed, another game, no, we shared the starting 11. I told myself, say, what is Samuel Boadu going to do in this game? Starting a game, only 1-0 from home against Ayawak. Now we bought 4 attackers. 4 attackers. Ibrahim Di Maria, Kofi Koja, Efie Barnier, and then there was Isaac Mensah. 4 in an away game. Which would the 1-0 neighbor? And I was asking myself, say, then Mr. Samuel Boadu or pair will game him. Obviously, Africa no, you was sending a boy home game and you was sending a boy away game. You will be a kind of on Saturdays. For me, game now work the ball and so can say on my level no now you may be making mistake because my head coach, the assistant were not here, some key players were not there and all that. Now Haas is out. Any money here, confederation. The old money. Ubebisa was a saying, say, a reorganize or more, no more to me room. Obitisan, they say, of course, there was it Newton and they say, has don't bet to my ano, or my order, no more defensive, or be more yes. They come for no game plan, no. Game plan, why they? I think, look, somewhere about near you, Hamza. Emienu and they could share work for you. Show me technique, and it's not only the playing body, any other form. Technical team, yes, our problems, or even administratively. How's the economic problem? Nano Nakufia Champon, the absence of a party from the team of Mankobi. And on Saturday, I said it here, say, from my investigation, indeed, Opare was dropped for no apparent reason. And for me, the last time they went, he's the only Hasselhoek person now. No cut him no. In Tikabia, his experience and everything could have done something. And in all aspects of the game, we are not there. And the Kwasa Hasselhoek they'll be ready for it. Because then there's an football day. You grow near, it's an room and nothing and Crawford do actually. But I think that they would have to come and organize themselves very well. Several factors. Their league is in session. Your league in session. Until even the system is also not supporting us. On no league about 6 matches in the league. Umo league back ukra. League out in Africa out no another one. So basically everything was against us. And no man here for my referee no. They know you know. My game say almost 50-50 boy SOA be not my away team or the home team no. Until everything. Everything were not in favor of Azubuk. They should come home and then organize.
Tell Achida the proverbial team is always concerned about his eyes first. So if Hearts of Oak were well beaten and some sub-regional clubs from the West Coast are struggling in the African UCL, it doesn't mean you should generalize it from a multitude of isolated facts. Sandy Saliu. Before on the way enso ebre yen mefa messages ka mefa commercials akra bi beba na fi yede kakra bi enso aka ho okay Apia Stadium as a oma Ozay Mohamed way. Oh, okay. Also, Abulai Akwaba. Apia Stadium. So, my Abulai Akwaba. And I wife, no, for sure, all true leader. No, no, far phone free. And the F. I'm sending him. Number the visit to be a true BI and the Ilfus and the Truman. Many are no charity. Do not find mother. No, far phone. I have cases. The students in the background. NT Ocean Country, say how to folk. Say that I see IO Champions League on yes, sure, say, but it's our confidence. In the FN moon through in Tower.
Now, what's your first individual decision?
Appears to the debut.
Yeah, but any first individual decision
because no has power.
For instance, this season, set of opportunity for other clubs and KB and compete to call Africa. Yeah, but that is declined. In the decision, as the folk decided so I told them, say, in this circumstance, especially North Africa, you need to get a lot of things right. If you don't get it right, forget it. You forget it. And clearly, the course route South Africa didn't get it right. Apart from say experience in you know, even Omar come to America, the argument no my reason why you're going to a country. It's either baby on ya very well acclimatized, either you make a shot. You could do your additional bobo and also could do an hour bobono and also how long. So the be weather no man be. So if you decide to make a journey through Dubai to one now bit my 4 hours 20 minutes to do and then whatever I say we prepare to come, then you are giving reason as to back. You are reasoning yes no. So you are thinking about back. If you think about qualification first and then returning urban there, let's say team so much to find one airplane come bomb the different airline. Why is that a reason? Say because on match you met to the engine for Dubai. So that some of this now I don't want to come in, but we have travel experience for me to be told certain things. Indeed, so catch a flight, you know, Morocco macro day different thing. Now so we are no man to my say nyama. But don't tell say. Okay. It is and normal be go into Sanoma way. Opera the any by moment so be obey a fence. One social media could be into. You don't need them. You know, so for somebody to be a management member, sometimes you know your role is not limited to the phone. You do a lot of things. Our football club, because you can't have personality for each portfolio. Ultimately, to only people about to bet my number. Said Frankie Kessben last time Omuko baby sano on account of the experience even to share with Omukoya. Tell me one thing out from Morocco. Buyer, I think Morocco for person we say. So Nam Sahas management for any year dignity and Timamaso. Shall I tell you a story? You did team Ghana team to call Zimbabwe. Do you know what the match commissioner in connivance with for Zimbabwe for the no person we Ghana for? It took Alessa Santi Dems and Wamu to challenge the match commissioner to the sense say Omuko regulation back in Kanye. Giddy match in Zimbabwe Kobo. You know, share 1-0 now. We don't know a lot of things that go on beyond the scenes. You know, your TV is I'm telling you, the manipulations in the hands and Kosovo, Sir Black Stars no way game anymore. But Alessa Santi has seen it all. He's a senior elite general coordinator. He knows these things. He had to challenge. And the match commissioner were headed by Zimbabwe for your colleague back on general coordinator. Challenge you to what two regulations go baby. So that to call for regulation. So do psychologically from the pre-match meeting you can well lose match and that. What I say, so until you then ginger boys and he said he's going through a foot no. So I kept on saying, say, Joe, and normal break mentally you need to be there to go into this. Hey, total disgrace, 6 goals. Now the own me, and I mean there is no shocking plan say who you go to say me goalkeeper. Yeah, Bobby baby and a show. Me want
Osevu has.
Yeah, 14. Untimasia, me share game no. Me share goals na we. Na babo na do e kosi na dan na ball ni sha. Na is in the ball. Sir. Wait, anyway.
Osevu.
Musa share back on, Musa you go back on Zumba. Who you go back today?
Yeah, kwaba na fi ye ba beto so e de amoyefa commercials akra bi aba. Refikana so ura.
But last point on Hazard. No, last point. Last point, withdraw. No, wait a minute. What if she is?
playing against him in Atlanta, and again, Old Trafford there say in the last 2 games it has been a comeback for the Red Devils. Game will not start here. So share it my friend Atlanta no Americano. I say it will be unfortunate for them. Say Omunya Ruby Goses. Omunya their stand out centre back in Rafael Toloy. But near Shehawa, coach your friend Gian Piero Gasperini, a best set up against Manchester United. Palomino, Demerel, and Mubabe share Chilehono, said you who are Jimo boy in the first half. Keeping Marcus Rashford at bay, making sure Ronaldo will not come to the party, and Mason Abrantia friend Mason Greenwood was the only player not try to obey him BB. But again, Joaquim Mele mad that chance. Zappa Costa who had the experience in the Premier League, mad that chance, and we saw how Mario Pasalic and Luis Morel is a boy Juma. In fact, Messi Abrantia friend Madu Pesena, and then Mark the road Babeshe, the right side of defense in the moment. Now many Dave Jamom, especially in midfield. But Gian Piero Gasperini said it was only how he opened up and how he set his team, or a typically attacking man team, and said near after taking 2 goals lead, at the end of penny beating oh, near the Italian identity. Now taking to that ball playing style, trying to dominate and trying to precise and obey timid goals in the Biaka, but obey go for the old style of the Italian football. No about be defendiana. But opening and defending, okay, he opened up, he was a bit conserved, but not like said the name is him saying the 3 back and the bitch in Jack 5 back in defending. And one opinion friend Olugana such it decides this or the man Siena or bet me up anymore or bet me help me a friend Atlanta no baby. So introduce Paul Pogba and as a Jordi at the same Cavani about the count, create more weight in attack and tore the flanks. And only Juma Olugona such a bear in the second half and said Juma prove a master stroke for him in the second half. Marcus Rashford, Abrantia almost gifted on that first goal, and then again Abrantia friend Harry Maguire after struggling at the back against Moriel said Onunsu Timi Babina that equalizer for them. And who else? Cristiano Ronaldo getting the goal for them in the last minute. Said I wish Senka Menya save now. David Gia etimi and run Tony ebetimi ayediama. So it was a save, a double saver. So betimi and yasa save and David Gia clearly is back to his best. So actually I said you save in here. But football, the interesting part is that we don't celebrate saves. And no assess me a saves me in Juve game no Claudino the ball shot me said you see you say who born one here because any move. But your point game, nobody's talking about him. David Gia, a double save. Said but nobody talks about it.
I'm for double save, no, no. Ball, no, a baniso. And your balls be on dive, or baby, baby, I want to be boy in Nigeria. And at the second shot, Mrs. Abanison on block way. And you will be an amount for Canada.
Yeah. Positioning, timing, decision making, and anticipation. Yes.
And the second day, you general
and the timing, positioning, anticipation, decision making a key when it comes to goalkeeping. In Tina Smart as old now, and I know beyond the bit of our save born. Obi ho be high Beshano. Vinicius Junior go now, share and said, "Eminim Tony M.I.S. Aguno. Not sure be an goalkeeper and about the born half our shame." And for me, David Gia was astounding. And Enra, I want to prove the master stroke. I'm a game in the 2-1 before Harry Maguire Babetikana. I'm a Ronaldo did that last minutes laugh, no. And I met my friend in Manchester United. And only had the Manchester United for FA said, you look at this. Not sure baby. After taking those players on, no, baby a goalkeeper in the and one of the fashion. Yeah. Oh, but we so buff. Oh, but then I said, then I'm fam. I'm talking about the positioning. Positioning in America. Okay. I'm not talking about the technique of Vinicius. I'm talking about the positioning here. Right. It's David Gia, he's back to his best. Alisson is back to his best. Manonoya was all over the place. And you share how these goalkeepers ever compete with Edouard Mendy. The English teams again, said Liverpool that first, Manchester United that first, Man City that second, Chelsea that second. Compare them to the Spanish team. Barcelona that so that say
San Bana Batwasun Tentamadi, Mamma Diakano, man calls, Namburia, na Yatwaso. Good morning, sir. Congratulations to WAC of Morocco. We must admit that we lost to a better team yesterday. The Phobian boys did their best. Coach Samuel Bolden and his men did their best. It's better to get knocked out from CAF by WAC than to get knocked out by unknown teams in Africa such as Kara, BYC, San Pedro, AS Lengea, Ulma, Gambia Port Authority, and Bijaya. We shall drop to the Confederation Cup and soldier on. Project still on course. Even the 64 Battalion failed at a point. We never say die. Kessben, Accra, and the way Abba. It may be a line, 055-1444-933. Namibua area na yabetwaso ede amamo. Hello.
Hello, Sir Joe.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Joe. Yeah, there was a pa Nijuma Mudima my Ghana. Sir Joe. Yes, I could confess that be Americano. A young kaboom, prior we were quite kabuma, a few team himself could be the idea. Sir Joe, as was it as a mabo? Ah, a moment here, no more Moishe. Without say, Sir Joe.
Yes, so yeah, that's it. Mr. and Mrs. Atobra, I'm so grateful to everybody for supporting us yesterday during the naming ceremony of our child. The name of our baby is Wallace Opoku Atobra. He was named after my senior brother in America, USA, Atobra, and so Barono, Otunidi Wallace, the cameraman Atobra, and the Wallace on Neto.
Sir Joe, good morning.
Congratulations, Atobra and the family. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Sir Joe.
Good morning, sir.
Sir Joe, Adam Mohamed, Sunyano West Nadmo office.
Sunyan you, Adam with you.
Sir Joe, I'm born of Asune, Ajumapa, Moboma, or my Ghana. Sir Joe, to be frank, Ghana, ye dada and Muaha. Because they be Andicano. Yeah, Bobo, and I've been me football. And this Tanaha Edada who de Bia say, Ye Beji Champions League, ye the slot beba, and Faso Nisu. Yan Tenasi, Nayan starting to turn near my ye. Deben and I first in year, not ye teams in yet me perform more Africa. And as I say, dear Naye Atosini, I must say ye teams in the quiet ye. Because ultimate and other who say, House of Folk players a kitomo, any management a kitomo. Ubetim da ko compete work Morocco ayina film enya possible dabo ebe you free so na ya hanwo ade akofa Ali Baba Dankambari na all the breaking news no atwa so tentem e de amaya. What do you expect if you sell your quality players for $300,000 and you expect to compete with the best in Africa? It can be possible. Fofie and the way ebre yemfansia nyambo area yemsan de foforo kra abremu edamu nyina se kala debi emraso yakramo yensansia 3 emra extra time to no ebremo ano odi da oba e besa ko fie boko yakramo